Twitch to this.
Hello, folks, and welcome to episode 12 of Storm King's Thunder. It is I, your host DM, and yes, you did jack up your camera, and I will fix you, madame. How's everybody doing tonight? By the way, it is my birthday, so welcome. Thank you for joining me on my birthday.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Aw, thanks, Papa Prater. And let me fix that face cam. Why don't we go around the table and tell everybody who we are? Who did I start with last week?
Me.
All right, then let's start with Senzin this week.
Hello, I am Jax. I play Senzin, the Dragonborn Paladin, and he is extremely out of his comfort zone on the seas, so we'll see how tonight goes.
All right, Delphine.
I play Delphine, the shoe-loving rogue who doesn't mind boats so much as long as she has a good place to sleep.
And she doesn't displace the first mate.
Hey, I slept on the deck so she could have her cabin back.
Yes. Shazara.
Alright, I am Star Salt. I play Shazara Lightwing. I'm an Aasimar warlock, lover of books, hater of stupid people, little disappointed that not a pirate ship does not in fact have a library, and apparently all the logbooks are made up. But other than that, the sea, I don't think bothers me too much.
Excellent. I'm gonna turn on a little bit of music here. Who is next?
Is it me?
Yes,
Somebody.
It's me. Hi, I'm Ella. I am. My character is Piranha. She is a half-elf ranger. My other character in my other game is a rogue, so I get mixed up. Half-elf ranger likes to shoot fire arrows in the worst possible occasions without thinking it quite all the way through. But is at heart a rustic hometown hero. Really loves just the salt of the earth kind of folk and the salt of the stew kind of folk. Real good friend with chefs. Turns out. That's Piranha's circle of friends. So yeah.
Alrighty
You
then.
do you.
Benredin.
and I am Cloverby. I play Menredin, who is a Triton Fathomless warlock, and she is so excited to be living her pirate dreams right now.
Do we remember where we were and what happened last game? Does anyone want to recap for a luck die, or are you all? Is your memory as awful as mine?
Ghouls and that lady
There's
that nothing hit.
You know, the only thing I
Basilica.
really remember is how awesome the Triton was. Like the hilarity of her in the water, just going, "Yeah, I'm down here. Throw me a rope." That's it. That's all I remember.
Anyone else?
We were heading towards Arlsbarg.
Oh, yes, my guess.
Augsburg? Yes. And about halfway there, you were attacked by what was the name of the ship? If I believe Senzin remembers.
The Maduris.
The Maduris, the ghost ship, not the Flying Dutchman, but actually the Flying Dutchman.
The not Flying Dutchman. That's what it was
yeah.
called.
And we found out that our ship likes to hire on temporary workers to use as basically, I don't want to say disposable crewmen. In the event that they get attacked by the ghost ship. But that's what they do. And that's who we are.
Red shirts. Ghost
Exactly.
ship red shirt.
Ghost ship, red shirts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're being upstaged by an absolute celebrity right now.
Yeah, this is Dr. Oswald Piddlepants.
Oh my god, that's the cutest.
I'm trying
My
to.
heart.
Go ahead.
And
you met someone else, who is.
we met Priscilla, who is maybe Eric, maybe another one of Eric's pseudonyms, maybe one of Eric's kind. We really don't know. Eric is truly an unknowable creature.
There you go.
Fun times.
All right. If I remember correctly, it was night. The Maduras attacked you during fourth watch, so everyone got a long rest, and it is the morning after your encounter with the ghost ship. And that is where we will start. With those sea dogs barking in the background.
You said, can you hear my dog? That's my dog. His name is Pandemically Charmin Hensley.
Oh my god. I'm writing
Because we
that
got
down.
him- Pandemically Charmin Hensley, because we got him during a pandemic and the children had a hand in naming him.
Yes.
Oh,
Pandemically.
It shines through. All right. Well, Piranha fucking wakes up like, oh shit! I drank way too much risky whiskey. I have no, y'all. I don't remember a damn thing. Was there what ghost ships? There's ghosts. Like there's ghosts and all. Is that? I just don't remember anything.
There
what-
was wine on the deck and some barrels. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I actually don't. I didn't watch the recap. I didn't. I know Seth, I know you did. I know you did a very good thing, Seth. But I'm sorry. I have ADHD and I'm not that responsible.
Ella, my girl. I had never watched an episode I missed. I didn't even know we were supposed to do that.
Oh, you guys are so good about watching all the...
You
Squirrel,
know who
what?
we are.
Squirrel?
You know
us,
who you
right?
chose for this.
You
Like,
know
fucking
who you
knew
got.
us.
Yeah. Yes, I do indeed.
Put this on yourself.
You did this, Seth.
I
Remember?
absolutely
We valiantly
did.
defended the ship, the dancing wave from the Maduras, which was full of ghosties and nasty undead things.
And there was, if you recall correctly, a what looked to be a specter captaining the ship who managed to get away with the ship and some of the undead that weren't blown into a fine paste by certain warlocks.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn it. Well, that sucks because I could have cast a spell for that little. No, maybe not.
But you know what? The other thing that Piranha doesn't remember is basically force-feeding good berries down whose throat? Who was the one?
Yeah, I was mostly dead. And I
You got
needed
all the good berries.
all of the good berries.
Well, it's just a reflex I have, I suppose. So that's good. Glad I could help. Happy to be of service. Okay, so you almost died. I'm very sorry to hear that. Glad you're still with us. Any big plot points I should be aware of?
Not that I can recall as Piranha. So
Thank you.
The only thing I can think of is that we were heading towards Arlsbarg because that was the last place that
Oh,
Captain
what?
What's-Her-Butt was seen.
no,
correct.
we found out that, okay, so first of all, it's really flipping cold because we're hiding from a dragon, and so you can't even have a warm cup of coffee in the morning. It's total shit. And it turns out that the reason we got a free ride is because we're basically glorified guards for this ship. I think that's the important things that you missed.
Guards of the ship, meaning we are disposable. Like,
Yes.
I mean, yeah, probably.
they were giving us like a nice, comfy, like last rites, sort of.
No, they just, I think we saved them from having to hire people for the ship, the guards for hire or things like that.
Right. In
The
in
disposable
exchange for
guards,
our
yeah.
our passage.
exactly. So you didn't have to pay anything. I mean, out of
Yeah,
the
it was
goodness
free.
of Osk's heart and his deep respect and impression of Menriden's harp play. What is it? Lyre playing skills
Yes.
And his love of saving money.
and his love
Yeah.
of saving money. Your not a pirate captain gave you free passage, and you are about a day out from Arlsbarg right now.
It really is just a bunch of sounds that should not be strung together.
Oh my gosh, I just realized that I've been muted this whole time.
I was wondering. I kept seeing your
You were
mouth
being
move.
quiet.
No, I was like, why is everybody talking over me? It's like,
I'm
You
so
poor
happy.
dear.
I'm unmuted now. I'm in a migraine for like a good chunk of the day. So.
You poor thing.
I'm a mess.
Okay. So we're going to Alwyn to find what's her
They're not a
Senzen.
pirate lady.
Oh, not a pirate.
Why can't I not
Captain
remember her name?
Shane.
To find
Captain
Duvessa
Shane.
Shane.
No, Duvessa Shane's
No, that was
aunt.
the mayor.
Minerva
Yes,
Shane.
Minerva
Minerva
Shane.
There you
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, I remembered something.
Good job.
Good job. I'm
Chug.
impressed. Okay.
And that was the last place she was seen by, rumors throughout the Not a Pirate consortium. And yeah, she was supposed to pick something up and go to Waterdeep. So you are, who knows, maybe even picking up the same something and taking it to Waterdeep.
I remembered something at the end of our last session.
Yes.
I had a dream from Eric, which was very strange, and I was supposed to interpret it. And oh god, I just forgot what it was, but it was like,
Not
could I-
creepy.
it was not creepy, and it could either be interpreted as good or bad.
Give me an arcana
Isn't
check.
that anything though?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna interpret it as good. I'm going the right way. But I rolled a 7 on my Arcana check.
Hey, you have no questions about it. It's obviously a vision from Eric. And yeah, you're absolutely doing absolutely the right thing, and that's it. With a
'Cause
7 Arcana.
If I remember, I'm gonna totally get this wrong, but if I remember, the dream was like I was in the warm waters of back where I used to be, and like everything was good.
So, just to refresh your memory, you were being hailed as a hero by your entire people, and everybody was chanting your name, and you had this wonderful feeling of acceptance and contentment, and dogs barking in the background. Water dogs.
Yeah.
Water
So-
dogs.
So yeah, my gut reaction is that's Eric being like, "This is the future." If you would you shut up? If
And
you,
it.
It's Eric telling you you're wrong. No.
if you continue going this way, like if you continue doing what I'm asking you to do, but you never know.
Are you getting bit now?
No, he found a piece of garbage for a toy.
There you go.
He's a very weird dog. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Why don't
Dog
we
and a dog.
why don't we move to the mess? And they are still okay then. Somebody got a sticker. Yay!
Ooh.
Yay, stickers! I love
Oh,
stickers.
that's fun.
We will move to the mess, and anyone who wants to be in the mess can be having the Delphine's favorite cold fish stew for breakfast.
I'm not eating that.
It's
Remember,
chicken noodle,
it's
Oh,
hot
that's right,
chicken
you made it
noodle
chicken
soup.
noodle.
No, that's
and
nice.
it's warm.
And the
Or at
crew
least
It's
just
not actually warm, right? So it's okay
Right.
to make it feel like
Right.
it's warm.
so the crew's just looking at you as the bunch of you tromp in, get some fish stew, and then the warlocks just prestidigitate it so that it feels like, hot cocoa or something.
I'll say just the one warlock. I do not have prestidigitation.
Fair.
Osk and Issa are sitting over in the corner sharing their breakfast and talking about the attack last night. The atmosphere on board is tense, but there's a little bit of, you can feel a little bit of relief that it's over with. That we don't think we're the crew, you hear them talking, and well, obviously they're not going to attack again. They that the ship of the dead only attacks once, and couldn't possibly be back. So
That seems like a very stupid assumption. But
Why would you say that out loud? Like, this is a land where gods exist and they like to fuck with you. Like, why would you say that out loud? What are you thinking? Okay, so
Good
they're
shame.
definitely coming back, is what I'm hearing.
give everybody an Arcana or Religion check, whichever one you're better at.
Oh, definitely not religion.
Not religion.
Are,
God,
they're both
18.
intelligent. So like, why would one be better? Okay, well,
Who got the? I'll flip over. Hold on, let me flip over.
I clearly woke up feeling very stupid.
What was I doing? By the time I loaded my character, I forgot.
Religion or Arcana, but I
Right.
think Shazara's basically come up with the idea that yeah, you know, we kind of blew a bunch of them apart and, you know, chopped a bunch of them to pieces. It's going to take a while before they either reconstitute themselves or they're ready to be in battle again. So you think they might be right. You think the crew might actually be right.
So they might actually not be back before we're done with this journey.
Or at least, you know, before you dock
Part
the
of the
next
journey.
time. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have hiccups.
We have time for Piranhas to make more good berries.
oh, as at breakfast, I have been making. Let me just pull up my spell slots.
I can't
Gotta
help
have
but
those good berries,
good berry
man. They're
cracks.
like our D&D crack.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh wait, I'm gonna just. hit
You
the
know,
long rest button.
If we eat the good berries, we didn't have to eat the stew, right?
That is, well, yeah, but good berries are for healing later, right? It's up to you guys.
Or stew alternatives. I mean,
I
it
like
could
the
Oh,
stew.
work for both.
No, we're eating the stew now.
Yummy.
Yeah,
So that we have
that's
good berries for the
for
road.
food, and the good berries are from when we get clobbered again.
Right.
That's sort of what I figured too.
Makes sense.
Welcome to good
I'm gonna have
berries,
words
good
with anybody who
berries.
brings.
But I think she was saying that like she had like 30 of those good berries though, so she can probably get by with skipping the soup. I think is what she was saying. I thought.
I mean, if they're good berries from before and they're about to disappear, go for it. But like,
Oh no, I ate all those good
No,
berries.
she ate them
Okay.
all. That's what she's saying. She was just saying that like she could probably
Oh,
skip
got
the
it.
soup because she ate so many good berries because she ate like all 30 of them.
okay, that's fine. I don't know why I'm taking this so personally.
Because they're your good berries. You have to spend spell slots to make
You
them.
I mean,
worked
and let's
hard
be
for
honest,
those
Like
good
my
berries.
berries.
of everybody here, who's gonna like cold fish stew? This girl.
That's
This
totally
one right
true.
here.
I love that the Triton eats seafood. That's kind of hilarious.
That's hilarious.
I
You're
mean,
like a
what
cute
else
little
would you
cannibal.
eat?
Right. That's true.
If I don't like it, I just change it.
Everything
I
just
love the
tastes like
sip
cake
of
to
the
her.
wine that goes along with that. Okay, so where are we heading? Like, what are our next steps here? What terrain are we heading into? What should we anticipate?
It is a cold day. It's a very cold but clear day. The wind is brisk over the water. It's pretty close to freezing out. The water hasn't frozen yet, but you see some patches of ice in the water. And you are headed northwest towards Arlsberg.
It's a terrible mouthfeel, and I don't like hearing it.
I don't like this word.
Sonically unpleasant.
Agreed.
Sonically unpleasant.
Sonically unpleasant. I love it.
It's magically unpleasant.
It just makes me think of cheese.
Yeah, it's Jarlsberg.
It's
but,
like Jarlsberg to me.
but opposite.
all I
It's
hear.
Arls.
Okay,
I-
and we're still.
It just sounds like my dog chucked up something on the floor. I just don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
that's close to my association. Okay, so are we continuing by ship?
Yes,
We're just
you're on the ship, and the
sticking
ship
out.
is sailing to the northwest. Osk is behind the wheel. He's in his element, and the day is proceeding.
Is he singing shanties as he turns the wheel and like?
He is definitely humming to himself, but it is
Yeah.
not. It is not a Disney ship where everybody sings shanties.
Is there anything obvious we should be doing, or any tasks we like? Is there anything that like? Is this the sort of like clean don't lean situation, like in your high school job at the diner, or is this something where I can go and explore, meet people, and make friends?
You can go and explore, meet people, and make friends. And honestly, the only thing Osk and Issa probably care about is if some combat goes down, that you help defend the ship. Don't screw with anything, obviously use your discretion. Don't go untying knots in places you ought not. But
Okay.
That's a theater like warm up. Don't go untying knots in places you ought not. And then you say that like 10 times fast.
Untying knots in places you ought not. Untying knots
Right.
in places you ought not.
Right.
I get it.
You got it.
Can I roll something to see, like, I want to figure out, like, who would be interesting to talk to? Because obviously my inclination is to go talk to the chefs, with the cooks, probably, more likely, is their title. But,
That's a great
I don't know.
recipe for fish stew.
Like,
What is the likelihood they have one?
It's you've seen the person who is the chef, and he is just walking. He's one of the crewmen, so he's busy right now, in the rigging and doing other things.
I want to find someone to go try to be friends with, but, like, what should I roll? Like, insight or,
It's up to you. I mean, where do you want to go and what do you want to do? The two people you see that look like they're not super busy are Osk, the captain. He's just hanging out by the wheel. And Issa, the first mate, who is standing next to the captain, barking out orders every now and again. But for the most part, sharpening her battle axe.
I'm going to stand back and see what the rest of my crew do. I might join one of you guys on a journey.
I'm gonna go play with the maps and stuff. Sextants again.
There's no pogo sticks in the map room.
That's what you think.
Alrighty then. Yeah.
Dokie.
There we go. There's some bow wash.
I'm fine with wandering around, seeing what's on this ship,
All right.
other than faked logbooks.
Well, I'll tell you what. Since you guys, you're just kind of struggling to figure out what to do on this boat, let me see if you have an encounter today. Let's try that first.
Do we have cargo right now?
You're on your way to pick up cargo.
Oh, okay, that's right.
49. There is no random encounter today. So you have two options. You can either fast forward to docking in Auersburg or do some stuff on the ship.
Let's just call it the Berg from now on.
The Berg.
Can we
The
just do
Berg.
that?
I
The
like
Berg.
that.
Yeah.
Which is also
I'm ready
the bar back in Fireshear.
That's what they call the town I live in, too.
I'm ready to scooch on forward to the Berg. I don't know what to do on the ship.
Yeah.
This
do
ship
it.
is pretty boring.
It's, yeah, you're on the water, heading in a direction, and you're not having a random encounter today. So, up to you. Let us do that. I will tell you that around sunset, the ship drops anchor and stops. You are not in sight of land yet, although it seems like they're starting to get ready to pull into a dock. So the sun is setting, and the ship has stopped moving.
In the middle of the ocean?
In the middle of the ocean.
Is
Hey,
it a
Sensen?
horse latitude?
Is there any land around here? You're familiar with the maps. Why are we dropping anchor here?
Okay, so I shuffle through some maps and well, what do I see, Seth?
You are pretty close to the islands. Give me a perception check.
Sensen or everyone?
Anyone who wants to. Or insight, actually. I like insight better for this one.
Insight.
I really prefer perception.
I know.
Yeah, perception.
I'm
would've been a little
insightful on these
nicer.
maps.
15.
20.
19.
10.
Anyone who got, let's say, 15 or higher realizes that you don't sort of pull close to port in the light of day if you are...
A pirate.
Yeah,
They're waiting for full darkness to approach land. That's what
That
the
makes-
insightful
I
folks
feel
figure out.
increasingly uncomfortable. I'm like,
I'm gonna just side up to Sense and be like, hey, look, you heard them. They look like honest folk, don't they? They're definitely not pirates.
Mm.
Yeah, we've been saying they're not pirates. It's all
Yeah.
good.
What's the
I-
other name for not pirates?
Privateers.
Thank you. Yes. Are they? They're privateers, right?
Well, you guys
Right,
have
right?
you guys have writs from Bryn Shander, so functionally, you kind
They
of
are
are
no longer
privateers.
pirates.
We make this outfit legit. Like we make it okay.
Osk and Issa don't know that, but
I like
They
the
don't know
idea.
we make them legit.
right.
I like the idea that we just keep saying blatantly, not a pirate. Like we're not even using a code word. We're just saying
Not a pirate.
we're just not a pirate. Like none of us are pirates. We're all not pirates here.
I most certainly couldn't be a pirate, that's for sure.
Says the rogue. You can certainly ask
Princesses
Osk.
don't do piracy.
Princesses don't. Yeah, you can certainly ask Osk or Issa if you'd like. They're available, but
I'd like to go chat with Osk. I've been wanting to talk to this peacocking. This is the one who played against our Triton and just made her feel
Lost.
like. Yes. Okay.
I
This was the
imagine him
devil
looking
who
like
went down to
Keith
Georgia.
Richards or something.
so you're
Yeah.
gonna. So Piranha's gonna talk to Osk. What is Sensen doing?
Mapping.
Okay, so are you gonna hang out down in the map room still?
Map 11.
Yeah, I love it down there. It's great. I don't have to face the reality of what's going on deck. I can just lose myself in nerd stuff and pretend I'm
dissonance for days,
la
baby.
la la la. There's not chaotic evil stuff going up on deck. La la la.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Piranha because I'm interested in any information she can get.
Where's
Okay.
Piranha going?
I'm gonna talk to Osk. Just
Gonna talk
have
to
a
us.
yeah, just chat. Just gonna confab.
Oh.
He,
I mean, you know I'm following them.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
come on.
All
Come
right,
on,
well,
babe.
I gotta go too because now I feel left out.
ooh, what's
Well,
happening?
it's either
Somebody
that or
got-
hang
Some
out in
now.
the map room.
Oh God, what
Now
does
it's
Zex
a
Doom
true.
Doom do? I don't even know what Zex Doom 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 does.
That will sing his number one hit song.
It's in the intermission, so you're gonna have to watch the intermission to see it. But I sang it. a little bit.
I'm completely unfamiliar, but I enjoy the enthusiasm.
All right, so you make your way to the forecastle and you talk to Osk and Issa, who are just sort of standing there, obviously waiting for full dark. How could we help you? Thank you, by the way, for all of your help. We didn't have a chance to talk during the day, but we really appreciate the fact that you helped save the ship last night. It's won't be forgotten.
It was literally the least I could do.
Well, yeah, we thought you were running away, but you were pretty good up there in the crow's nest.
Glad to hear it. So what do you think? This is my first time on a professional outfit like this. What are we thinking in terms of how long do we need to dock before we can dock?
We'll be docking after dark.
Okay. Is there anything we should be concerned about? Do you want us to keep an extra eye out for anything in the meantime while
see
we're
anything way up high and white and moving fast, get under deck.
Okay, that sounds like something we should already be on the deck for, like just in case. Do you want us to stick within range, or again, it's my first time.
I
This is
would
my first time.
rather not see you eaten by ice claws. So
We share that. I love how much we have in common.
right.
It's really
So
cool.
if that ancient white dragon shows up, you should probably stay under deck.
Can do. Okay.
Is
Can it
being under the
swim?
deck gonna actually save us from the giant white dragon?
Well, it's
Or is it just that we don't, see it coming?
Is it like out of sight, out of mind with
Right.
the dragon?
if there's nothing for it to eat, why would it bother coming to us? I mean, we
Can
haven't
it-
pissed it off. Have any of you pissed it off?
I mean, give us time, but
I mean, I don't think so, but you never know.
Yeah,
Can
I mean,
can the dragon swim?
I don't know, and I don't particularly want to find out.
Look, you ever walk into a bar and you realize you walked into a fight you didn't realize you were already in the middle of?
Yes.
You know, I mean, I'm just not going to make you any promises right now because I respect you and I have integrity.
He has no idea how to respond to that and just looks at you. Thank you.
I have no idea how to respond to that either, so I turn heel and walk away and find something else to do with my time.
If you'll excuse me, Issa will happily answer any more of your questions. I've got some things I need to do. And he actually goes down below deck and sends in. We can pick that up in a minute.
Okay.
She looks at you and yeah, thanks. You guys did well last night. Any other questions you have? Scrape. And she's literally sharpening her great axe.
Tight. I literally don't know what to ask.
Not anything that she probably has answers to. So
hey, Seth, can I roll like maybe insight to see if there's anything that Piranha knows she should be asking her that Ella Darling does not know she should not be asking her because we're not one and the same individual?
Smart.
Tell you what, give me a perception check.
17.
You noticed she keeps looking up. She's scraping the great axe, but she keeps checking the skies.
Do you have reason to believe that Ice Claws is likely to touch down soon?
No, but it's one of the hazards of doing business here in the north. I mean, Ice Claws and I feel like I'm saying Sandy Claws. Ice Claws and the Maduras are just, oh god, the tip of the iceberg. What an awful phrase. But there are other things that are problematic. And
what other things?
Well, she looks directly at Menredin and she says, like the things that you and Osk serve.
I don't know about Priscilla, but Eric is not problematic.
we're all down with Eric.
Is Priscilla PMSing or something? I don't like. Sick?
Eric is fine sitting in his little trench, hanging out.
Can a tentacle menstruate?
I don't know.
I feel like probably not though.
I mean, but
I'm
you know,
just-
maybe she
I mean,
don't
it's
know.
not a
that.
mammal.
It's the
I mean,
birthday
technically
stream!
that would be a mammalian thing, so I would say probably not. I can't think of any mammals with tentacles.
It might. It probably oozes.
No.
Okay,
Now this
well,
has just gone too far. Too much
Yeah, it
information.
depends on if it is connected to a larger octopod-like creature, or if it is a whale with tentacles.
This
In
is
which
true.
case, a whale is
That's
a
actually
mammal.
fair. That is a good point.
Okay.
So, you know, if things go bad, we'll just feed Priscilla my doll and everybody will be happy.
Wait, was the cake? It's stale, I know, but it's fine. Was the cake that we took from the Storm Giant chocolate?
Yes.
I believe it
Yes,
I
it
can't remember.
was.
I think it was chocolate, and somebody wanted something else, and you kept prestidigitating it into other flavors. So yes, let's say it's chocolate.
Okay.
I think it
So-
was originally chocolate, though.
In the instance that Priscilla the tentacle can and is menstruating,
Oh.
we do have a solution, at
Chocolate
least
cake.
maybe for now.
You really need a uterus to menstruate, so
This is just so
I don't
bad,
know.
y'all.
I'm
This
just
is
not
science.
buying into this.
We have lots of magnesium for
I
the
love you guys.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
Seth, are you okay? Seth, baby, you okay, hon?
I love you guys.
I think he's just waiting for somebody to say vagina, and now we can move on. Like we've completed the
Vagina.
circle. Yeah.
Fallopian tubes.
Thank you, Papa Prater. He knows. He's like, you asked for this, you fucker.
You could have taken the day off. It was a holiday and your birthday. You
Yep.
chose
Yeah.
to be here.
You
You know
knew
what?
you were getting your ass into.
I
It's
would not
like-
have my birthday any other way, so thank you.
Anyway, okay. So now that we have not necessarily ascertained if the tentacle can menstruate, but if it can, we do have a backup plan.
Yeah,
Cool.
we've covered that. For
I
sure,
really feel like
so.
we've made progress here
Feeling
today.
that's not why Issa's upset about Priscilla, though.
Yeah. So, what do you have against Priscilla and Eric? They seem
Is-
pretty helpful.
Yeah,
They're
Oh God!
monstrous?
Someone said it is Labor Day.
Ah!
Oh no.
All right, yes, migraine boy, you win. You win the internet today. Yeah. Issa looks at you and says, "They're monstrous. They swallow civilizations."
Yeah, I've never seen that tentacle swallow us. It doesn't even have a mouth. Like, that made a tentacle.
I
No
see,
mouth, no uterus.
I see you would fit in well at home.
Do they not? Let me guess. Your people don't accept you.
Of course not. Why
Yeah.
else would I be here?
Osk has a hard time making friends.
Wait, are you saying you don't want to hang out with the rest of us?
I mean, I very much enjoy being an adventurer, but do you see many other people like me up here?
No, and that's what frightens me. There's two of you in the same place now. You and Osk.
Wait, Osk is a fishman?
I was unaware of this as well.
No, Osk is not a
Oh, no.
fishman. She's basically saying Osk and Menredin serve the same elder thing, and she's creeped out about it.
You know what? Tentacles creep some people out. I
That
get
sounds like a her problem.
it.
Okay, so in the last episode, we've discovered that Osk has his own like lady version of Eric, and that's what this whole thing was. That's
Yes,
what this whole
Priscilla
Yeah.
is a purple tentacle that Osk summons.
Okay, so to be fair, I was in Mexico.
Oh, I thought you knew. I'm sorry.
No. This is all new to me, and no, it is still on me because Seth, you did provide a very great, like, up to now document that I failed to read, and I apologize to you. Happy birthday, by the way. Love you so much.
I was gonna
yeah.
read it.
I was gonna read it, but
I was
I saved it.
I have ADD, so I didn't.
Mhm. I meant to, but the conversation just goes by and
So
then it
that's
disappears.
that's where we are, and
Okay, and so those tentacles are an indication of the
pact
what
that
they-
a warlock has made with an elder thing.
an elder thing that they serve.
Well, maybe you could ask
okay.
Menredin.
Menredin, hey, Menredin.
Yes.
Do you want to tell me? I've been a little out of touch. I don't like to pry. Like, I feel like none of my business is none of my business. But like, can you give me a little more insight on like Eric and Priscilla and like Osk and like that whole like all of this? Like, I don't want to, again, I don't want to be a dick about it. It's just anything you'd like to share, I'd love to hear. Will you give me some? What's going on?
So apparently, Osk, I guess, fell overboard or something and was rescued by making a pact with Priscilla at the bottom of a trench. For me, Eric was a creature that lived near the large trench which housed the city in which my local group of Tritons lived. And as everybody should know, Triton civilization is dedicated to the eradication of any and all eldritch monstrosities, whether or not they walk the land, fly in the sky, or live underwater. And therefore, the fact that I decided to join the company of one to learn magic was not a particularly popular decision.
So they have a stupid slogan on like a pamphlet that they hand out when you walk into their colony?
Church.
Yeah. Yes.
Their compound, and because you. Okay.
Yes,
Maybe.
every Triton tadpole is raised to believe that we are on this plane for the sole eradication of all megafauna and other monstrosities, as it would be. Monstrosities, leviathans, and
great.
magical beings.
Can I say I'm gonna put my arm around her. She her, correct? Yes. Okay. Um Tadpole girl. I got you. You should never have been treated that way. And I'm sorry that it took me this long to really ask you this nuanced description of what happened to you, but I stand by you. And Osk sounds like Osk probably has a similarly not great story, so whatever it is, I stand by you.
Thank you. It is an unfortunate fact of being a millennia-old civilization, and I hope to help bring some of the enlightened aspects of the upper civilization to my culture.
And at that point, Issa looks at you and goes, "We're not that much more civilized up here."
That's why I said some.
I would refrain from telling too many people that you serve one of those things. Asuka's had problems. This whole crew has had problems because of it. And I'm just picturing, by the way, in my mind, Shazara just taking a step back from this whole conversation.
Yeah, I've been sitting here going, what I want to say out loud is, wow, I don't know if I want to hang out with all you people.
Hey.
Not you,
Y'all are
but
freaks.
yeah, Shazara's feeling a little uncomfortable. Probably starting to look.
Hey, you're the lady
A
that like
little
worships crows
uncomfortable.
and shit. I think you'll be all right.
Is it just monstrosities you have a problem with?
I mean, I don't personally have a problem with anything. I think that was remnants of the great, I believe they were the Great Planar Wars. And what's left are just individual solitary creatures that mostly just want to be left alone.
Unless they're drowning whole civilizations, causing tidal waves.
I mean, in that case, they should probably be stopped.
So, moving forward, just to maybe move things along a little bit, we should probably get to wherever we're going
Well,
soon.
as soon as full night falls, we'll make our way into port. I would request that you all stay silent until we're docked. And unless you guys want to do anything else, we can move on to the docking.
Wasn't
Okay.
Os going to talk to Senzen?
Ah, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So Os comes downstairs, and obviously the map room is right next to his stateroom, and he sort of pokes his head in and asks how you're doing.
Very, very good, very good. This has been a complete learning experience for me. Very interesting. Yes, yes.
I understand you serve one of the three, right? One of the three just gods, yes?
Of course, yes. My Lord Ilmater, yes.
Am I going to have a problem with loading some items later? Again, we don't deal in sentient capital or prohibited weapons.
Prohibited. Well, no, never mind, never mind. At this point, sir, I have a duty and a code to follow, but I think the best way for us to move forward is don't ask, don't tell.
Excellent. I will. Please make yourself comfortable here. I will come and get you when we're docked.
Very well. Thank you for the use of your room.
And he nods to you. The ship then starts moving towards port. And who's up on deck?
I am.
I think we're all everybody
Yeah.
except for Senzin. I think.
Give me a perception check
Yeah.
if you're on deck.
Oh no, I am not perceptive.
Oh,
Quincy boy.
16.
I am
13.
actually feeling fairly perceptive.
I got 24.
Wow. Everyone but Piranha. Everyone but Piranha notices that you are not making your way towards the docks. You're making your way towards a rock outcropping several knots northeast of the docks.
Because we are pirates.
The ship quietly and calmly makes its way around an outcropping, and there's a very narrow inlet that the ship is then maneuvered into. So there you go. You are now docked, and
This is
it's very
definitely
quiet.
not Jarlsberg.
It is actually just a few knots north of Arlsberg. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that because I get that look out of all of you.
Like cringing look.
And Issa points to a narrow set of stairs and says, if you would like to go into town, follow that stairway up. There's a path at the top that will take you directly into Arlsberg.
Wow, I'm sorry. What did you just call it?
Arlsberg.
She called it Arlsberg, Seth. She called it Arlsberg. So clearly someone can say it like a fucking civilized individual. That's all I'm putting out. That's all I'm saying.
If you want to go into town, you may. You have to be back before dawn because we will be leaving before dawn.
I will do whatever you guys want to do. I am taking a backseat.
I think if we go into town, we may get stuck there.
What if we just don't? How far is it from the ship to town?
It's
'Cause
literally a mile walk, and what you find, what happens next is that Issa and Osk recommend that you go to the Graf's Inn, which is the last seen location of Minerva Shane.
Well, then we should definitely do that.
Yeah. I also kind of feel like I could use a little time away from Issa and the ship.
And as you make your way up the stairs, it is starting to snow.
We have our cloaks.
You have your cloaks. It is cold out, but you know. It is
Okay, it
very,
is
very cold.
starting to snow. That means once we emerge from wherever we're going, any footprints that we see will be. Let's just remember as a team to do a perception check for footprints in the snow when we leave any building.
That's
henceforth.
smart.
And remember, you are a ranger. You are dead certain that Piranha is dead certain she can find her way back to the boat.
I was gonna say, I'm sure one of you guys can get us back here. Alright, well, let's just stick with Piranha, because if it starts piling up snow, I don't.
It's not, there's not a blizzard or anything. It's snowing. I just want it to be known that there is a snowstorm happening. It's not a blizzard.
Okay. So we're not pirates, and it's not a blizzard.
Correct.
Got it.
But there is a snowstorm, and so let's take a moment and just think about what is a snowstorm? What happens in a snowstorm? There's snow on the ground, so there are tracks. There's
Duffy makes snow angels.
It gets very
That's right.
quiet.
Snowball fights.
oh shit! No, y'all fuck. No shit! I've got it.
White dragons
hold on.
hunt. I don't know.
I'm gonna roll perception. Where can I find hot cocoa?
You all
That's
can
23.
by following the path into town and wafting on the breeze are fried dough, coffee, and warm chocolate.
Mama, what's your
Yay!
chance?
Nana Toppin.
Nana Toppin.
Is there a
Arlsberg
Nana
branch.
Toppins at Oxford?
It's a
That's a-
franchise.
I've heard
Franchise.
such good things about this franchise, y'all. I've heard like they put a special twist on it. They put like a little local swirl. Oh, I'm just like jaunting along, just so excited for this hot
All
cocoa,
excited for
these
donuts.
Nana donuts, and obviously the insight that we're about to gain on our quest. Obviously that too, but you know,
All right. You are walking.
But mostly donuts and cocoa.
Mostly
we're
donuts
being
and
real.
cocoa. You are walking down the path from the not a pirate berth to town. It is the thriving town of, ready, Arlsburg. Yes.
Wow! Look at
There you go.
Hooray!
The as you approach, it's a walled town. It's not a city. It's pretty small, but it's got wooden walls, fortified. There are a couple of guard towers. There's a gate that you're approaching, and there are some torches burning, and there are some guards standing outside the gate.
Wouldn't it be kind of obvious that we didn't come on a boat that was docked?
Maybe.
I don't think anybody
Considering-
cares.
It's an island.
We just won't mention it and hope that nobody else does either.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could have gotten off as a passenger from any number of boats, probably.
Probably. I mean, I'm sure they didn't give us like customs paperwork that we had to fill out on the plane or anything, or on the ship.
Yeah.
There was no customs paperwork, no.
No.
As you approach
Okay.
the gate, one of them steps forward and asks, "Who are you and what's your business here in Arlsburg?"
We would like donuts, please.
Yeah,
We're here for donuts and cocoa.
we heard there's a great little spot we could hit to get a drink and a bite to eat.
There are several. What is your business here?
Donuts, cocoa.
We're very hungry and very thirsty for something indulgent and comforting.
Who
It's
is
very
trying?
cold.
All right, give me a persuasion check, everybody.
Oh shit! I'm like. the
So
least
I
person
play this
to
off.
fuck around.
I want to try to play this off. Has anybody ever done the wine tours? Like you can go all around your state or multiple states, be it train, boat, whatever, and do tours of different wineries. I want to play it off that we're doing the same thing, but for Nana's Hoppins Donuts.
Yes.
What was your persuasion roll?
Mine was a 19.
I was terrible with a 7.
I rolled a 20, natural.
Not 20. All right.
Yeah.
The
So
guards.
I got a 24, I think.
The guards are paying attention to Dauphine when she extols the values and the wonders of Nana Toppin's donuts, and they actually seem to agree with her, and they're like, "Oh yeah, they're great. Come on in, yeah. You look well. You look well equipped and dressed, so you're obviously not beggars. Spend some coin and enjoy."
Thank you so much.
And it's a small iron portcullis. It raises, and you can pass through.
We go straight to the donut shop so that we look like we're doing exactly what we said we were doing. Plus donuts.
For that reason and no other.
I can imagine that everybody aside from Menredin is very tired of fish stew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a small town square, and in the town square is obviously the Nana Toppins Arlsburg franchise. And right next door is a combination inn and tavern called Graff's Inn. It seems to be the only one on the square. There might be more. I think Issa said there were several, but this one is right here off the square, and it is, oddly enough, the name of the inn you were told to find.
Yay.
I'm gonna, I guess, grab some fried dough and shove it in my face and make my way to the tavern.
And
There you
cocoa.
go.
I'm not drinking cocoa.
Oh, okay. I will drink cocoa. And donuts.
I'll take hers. Do you want to split hers?
Yeah, let's split hers. There's always
Okay,
good for
we'll
extra.
split it.
I'll say my plan is to get donuts and cocoa to go and then go sit by the fire at the inn.
Yes, this is a great plan.
Ooh, don't mind if I do.
Senzen's gonna wander the town a little bit and check out, like, he's very interested in it being so far north and snowy and remote, he wants to kind of check out their defenses and just sort of how they make it up here. He's very fascinated because it's so isolated and harsh.
Okay. Everyone else going to the. Did you grab some dough and coffee first?
Oh, yes, of course.
So I'm just I'm picturing the beat cop walking around with the donut and the thing, like just checking out the fortifications. And...
Do you still have the sheriff's badge
Of
pinned
course.
to your?
Of course.
Aviators? And the aviators? Do you have your aviators?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
epic. It's just epic.
Do you have
I
your
love
real
it.
life aviators on hand? Oh my god, would you please, Jax, please?
There they go.
Oh,
Nice.
damn.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We need like a styrofoam coffee cup, maybe. Like,
Yeah. we need just like a box of props. It's like tinfoil sheriff's badge.
Yep.
Piranha sees Sensen throw on those aviators and is like, yeah, I'm going with you guys. I'm going with you guys, obviously. Can you fucking blame me? She says to the camera, office style.
Nice.
As our noir police officer goes stomping off around the fortifications, you folks make your way to Graf's Inn, and you open the door. It is a not terribly high-ceilinged wood room. It looks a lot like a Viking long room. There's two big fire pits in the middle, and in the back there's a bar, and there are a bunch of tables around the walls, and there are people there drinking, having a good time. It is not super packed, but it's obviously pretty popular in town. Behind the bar is the weirdest thing most of you have ever seen, Dauphine in particular, a mountain of an elven woman. She is probably 7 feet tall and full of muscles.
oh, she can't be a full-blooded elf. That's just not normal.
Did she come from a land down under?
I'm shooting fucking daggers at both of these people as a half-elf myself.
She
What?
has.
There's nothing wrong with being a half-elf. I'm just saying she's way too big to be a full-blooded elf.
I don't care what she is. I'm gonna order a drink and then
She
then
has
ask her-
ice blue eyes and long flowing blonde hair. And as you approach the bar, she introduces herself as Mundi Grafsdotter. She says,
She's
"Hello,
so pretty.
I'm Mundi.
Hi.
My father used to own this. It's my bar now. And what can I get for you?"
Mondi, what can I get for you? Will you please share a drink with us? What do you recommend, and can I buy you one too?
After we were done serving dinner, I'll happily share a drink with you. But I do recommend.
That's...
She looks you up and down, and then looks everybody else up and down, and says, "For you, it's a nice vine. For everybody else, ale, I think."
Oh, I don't do ale.
Oh, you'll like this. Mead? How about mead?
Mead, I can do mead. Mead is good.
I'll take a mead. And I know you're really busy, but if you don't mind my asking, is there a library in town?
Oh God, she's this woman.
Reasonable. It's a reasonable question. I don't know why you're being so weird about it.
There's a court mage, and he runs a small shop, so you can try there. But I think he's closed now. But there is a we do have a mage in town, and I suspect he's got books.
Okay, well, do you know when he's open? Maybe in the morning?
Yeah, same as most shops.
Thank you. I'll have to try to catch him tomorrow, see if he's got any recommendations.
She takes a sniff, and you all just got off a ship, didn't you?
Yeah.
Shall I assume that you want the boar and not the fish?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Lord, yes.
And
I don't follow a god, but I'll call him one of y'all's.
She smiles and says, "I'll have some boar and roast potatoes brought over to you."
Our companion might prefer the fish, though.
Yeah, but definitely one bowl of fish. Good call. Good call.
It's okay. And she gives you, she said it'll be 3 gold pieces for the drinks and the food. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate your business. And what brings you to town, by the way?
Donut.
How did we not come up with a better story than
Absolutely no idea.
What was the name of the woman we're looking for? Well,
It was like
we
10 minutes ago.
No, it's
Shut it, Zach, shut it.
Minerva.
Minerva.
Not the pirate lady. Duvain, right?
Minerva Shane.
Minerva?
Deshane. Minerva Deshane.
I think just Shane. I think
Just
it's
Shane.
too fast
Shane.
as Shane.
Captain Shane. Is it Captain Shane?
Yes, it is
We're just
Captain
having this
Minerva.
discussion around the table, and can she suss out what we're talking about? Does she get a sense of what we're talking about?
Please,
We can't
dear God,
donuts
we're just.
See Captain Shane.
Have you seen other,
Captain
people
insert
getting
name.
off of ships in the middle of the night?
What?
Like
Um,
any other
happens.
not
It happens
here?
regularly, yes. And as long as you pay your bills and you're pleasant, you're certainly welcome here.
I'm
I
just
am
looking
to
for-
please.
Do you
for a
generally
friend
meet-
relative that's missing?
Most of these people, or
Well, yeah. I mean, I meet everyone who comes through here. It's my bar.
It's your establishment, of course.
Are you
do.
familiar
So-
with Captain so and so?
Minerva
Uh,
Shane, Captain Shane.
Captain Shane.
What's your relationship with Minerva?
One of her relatives is worried about her.
One
That-
of her
that's the-
relatives.
That isn't the entirety of our relationship. I've never even met the woman,
Give
but
me a persuasion check.
is it her niece that's worried about her?
Yes.
Yes.
Her niece is really quite beside herself and trying to make sure she's safe and well because she hasn't checked in, I guess, in some time.
That'll do. 18 will do. She says, yeah, she was here just a few weeks ago. We haven't seen her since, but
Shame.
some of her crew might be in later. It was very strange. She left without her full complement of crew.
Well, that
Seemed
is
to be in a
odd.
hurry, yeah.
So she took her ship with her and just took off?
If you happen to see, we heard rumor that she might be in danger. If you happen to notice that her crew comes in, could you possibly direct us to them so that we might ask the same questions?
I
from
will
them?
happily let you know when they come in. Should I keep the drinks coming?
Yes, please do. Absolutely.
Keep the drinks coming, but also when you do notice that they arrive, could you perhaps alert us and not them? Just so that we can plan how we want to approach them and not be caught unawares.
She looks straight at you, and says, "Do not cause trouble in my establishment. I will
I will
happily-
not.
I will
Yeah, I don't think
happily
we're
tell
looking
them."
for any kind of trouble. I
We're
think
not
it's
looking for trouble. I just.
I mean, maybe just.
I
I
just-
think it's okay to send them over. Maybe just holler across the room and give us a heads up so we know they're coming. I mean,
Sure.
Yeah.
Your persuasion roll was high enough that she somewhat trusts you and believes you.
I mean, hey,
yeah,
I
I
was
just try to
alive.
spin it as so we know that who we're looking for and we don't brush them off as locals just
Makes sense.
trying to bother us.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to, announce ourselves unawares.
Let
I
me.
don't trust them that they won't run away if they know someone's looking for them.
Well, what's said is said. So, I am gonna flip over to Senzen walking around the town for a minute. So Senzen starts making his way with his aviator goggles of seeing in the dark on, and it's not a terribly well fortified town, but it is somewhat fortified. It has a feel of a Nordic village that every now and again has to deal with raiding pirates or bandits. The occasional Yeti attack. You hear some of the guards talking about just a few weeks ago when in the middle of the night when they had to run off a Yeti.
Migrant boy Yeti.
Is
Did
there?
you hear that?
Yeah. Anything
Nice
else you want to
Yeti.
check for in particular? There are 3 gates, by the way. There's a north gate, a northwest gate, and a northeast gate. And the southern part of the town is not walled because it is the port.
I'm gonna go talk to some guards.
Okay. Anywhere in
And
particular, or are you looking for the guard house or at one of the
no,
gates?
no, like the gate that's not the port.
Okay. The one you came in, maybe, or
The other one. There were 3, right?
right. So there was one to the north and one to the west. So you came in the east gate.
So I guess north then.
You got it. It looks very much like the other gates. There's 2 little towers that can be reached by ladders. There's nothing inside. It's just you climb up the ladders, and there's a little 3-foot by 3-foot platform on top, and there's a guard on each one of them. And there are two other guards outside the gate and 2 guards inside the gate. And they're just standing there in the cold with some braziers, heating their hands, trying to stay warm.
Mm-hmm. Hello, fellows. How goes up here?
One of them turns to you and says, "Fine. Can we help you?"
I'm visiting, and I just wanted to, as you can see, I'm a martial sort. I was just checking on how you guys fortify such an isolated locale.
Well, we guard, and if we see anything, we alert the watch captain.
What sort of things might you see that are, I don't know, a touch unusual up here?
One of the younger ones pipes up and says, "Well, last week we fought a yeti. I don't know. It was something drove it down from the mountains, and it was looking for food, I guess."
Hmm. Do you ever see any dragons or hear any booms in the distance?
Oh,
That are
you're,
out
you're
of-
talking about Ice Claw, aren't you? Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I've heard of him.
as long as we leave a goat or a cow out every couple of weeks, leaves us alone.
Hmm. No, strange fallen objects. I know this sounds odd, but just humor me for a minute. Any stones out of place? Any booms in the distance that rock the town?
No,
Okay.
none of them seem to know what you're talking about.
Okay. That's good. Good for you.
Yep.
So
Do you want to
he's
make your way back, or you want to keep
yeah,
talking?
he's just kind of like, okay, cool.
No,
no
I
giants.
actually rolled a d6, and on a 1, 2, and 3, like, he couldn't even read. So that's what you're dealing with here.
Okay, okay. Yeah, he'll head back. I mean, it's kind of, yeah.
Got it. You make your way back to the tavern, and it is the Graff's Inn, and it's full night now. It's probably about midnight. Things are starting to die down a little bit at the tavern when you get back, and the rest of your party is seated at a long table against the wall, and there are plenty of other tables filled with people not eating anymore but drinking. And as you arrive, Mundi comes over with another round for the table and says, "I'll share that drink with you now," and sits down.
Okay, he'll come to the table and join everybody.
And Mundi introduces herself, and she stands up, and she's just a hair taller than you.
What?
And she's literally a Viking elf.
That is so
Wow.
cool.
I'm enthralled.
And
I feel so short.
Monday was it? I don't know how much gold my character has to her name, but she's definitely just out of a respect for another half elf who is so uniquely rad. I'm paying for her drink out of my own pocket.
she says, "Thanks. Not gonna turn down coin."
Absolutely.
I haven't seen any of Minerva's crew come in tonight. I'll let you know if they do. I will. But maybe I can help you a little bit more. Is there anything in specifically you need to know? I mean, she was good to us. She's always been good to us.
We're just trying to figure out where she's, or, where she could be, where she might have been headed. We want to make sure that she gets back to her niece. That's pretty much all we were tasked with. I don't know. I don't even know why her niece thought she was in danger. I assume it's because of her chosen profession, so to speak.
Understood.
Did she seem upset or overly stressed, concerned when she was here?
So someone delivered her a message. I don't recall who, and she was in the middle of dinner with some of her crew, and she just sort of ran out.
Who
That-
delivered the message?
Yes,
I
exactly.
don't recall. I'm sorry.
Do you have any idea what the message might have been?
I don't. She took it with her.
How many crewmen did she take with her when she left?
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't at the dock when she left. So, and as you're asking her these questions, she sees someone come in, and she yells, "Weevil, Weevil, come over here!" And it's everything you picture Mr. Shmee to be. Short man, short dumpy guy comes waddling over, and he's, "What do you want?"
Ugh.
And
Does he have a funny hat?
he does not have a funny hat.
Aw.
He is actually shaking the snow out of his, graying hair, and he says,
Kitty, kitty, kitty!
"What do you want, Wendy?"
Jax!
We're actually looking for Captain Shane. We're really concerned that she hasn't returned here after disappearing so swiftly. You don't know where she might have gone, do you?
Give me a persuasion check, and this is a high DC. Does anybody want to help?
I
Yes.
would like
I'll
to help.
help.
Yes.
All right,
helping.
roll with advantage.
Oh, that's
whoever. Yeah, who is rolling? Somebody was going to roll with advantage, so you're all trying to roll, and nobody gets advantage then.
Oh my
not
god, I
rolling.
got
I
21
don't-
and a
I
24.
don't know. I just keep
Awful,
stuttering.
so-
I'm helping.
There we go.
I
Um,
have not been rolling well tonight, so I am helping and not rolling.
All right,
Well, I
roll.
That's what I'm doing.
I only got
Delphine,
a 16 once it
roll
unfroze.
again. Roll
Okay.
again, and we'll take the next one if it's better.
It's not going to be better, guys. Do any of us have any?
I'll tell you what you've got for inspiration.
I rolled a 24.
Oh, there you go. Maybe you're persuading today instead of me.
Let me see if he's paying attention to you or the two other
I think it's
people.
really weird that the charismatic rogue has higher ranks in sleight of hand that she never uses than persuasion. I don't.
All right,
it's tr- Seth, what were you
Uh,
thinking?
that you guys would build your own characters instead of me.
I would like permission to adjust my character.
I
Maybe
am
not
happy
right
to let
this
you guys
minute, but
adjust.
after the game.
So I will say that yes, Senzin rolled ridiculously well. So Senzin, tell me what you were, if you want to, you don't have to, but what are you saying to, let's see, the Weevil?
They're asking like, why are we here? What do we want
Well,
with her?
you're basically rolling to persuade this guy from not running away from you right now. You don't realize that, but that's what's happening. So what
We're
do you
rolling to
say
make
to him?
sure that we mean well and
Yeah, that he doesn't
aren't
bolt.
out to get him, basically.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna put on my best. I'm a hometown hero too, right? Rustic, whatever.
Okay.
Yes, indeed
And
you are.
yeah, I have rustic hospitality, so I'm gonna say, "Sir, please." I whip off my aviators and I look at him with my amazing golden dragon eyes, and I say, "Sir, please, just sit with us. We're traveling. We sometimes are a bit rough around the edges, but I assure you, I mean, I have a code. I have a higher power that I believe in. I've been checking out this town, making sure everything's on the up and up, and I just, we're
I'm
just
not
trying to
sure
get some
that's helpful.
information." And please sit with us, enjoy the fire. It's all good. It's fine.
As long as you're buying, sure. He sits down and holds out a hand looking for a drink.
Someone
So
get him a drink.
I wave.
I
and,
made his
you know.
hand with the drink immediately. Immediately.
he says, "What do you want to know?"
Well, like I said, we're trying to figure out where she might have gone. Her niece thought she might be in danger, and she's incredibly worried because she's usually comes into her port by now, and she hasn't in quite some time. And then we came here and found out that she might have gotten some bad news and run off, and still hasn't returned here either. So basically, we're just looking for anything that can help us make sure she's safe and get her back to her family.
He takes a drink, big swig of his mead, and looks down at all of your shoes and takes a whiff. Says, you docked up there, huh? So, whose ship are you on right now? That will inform my answer.
Oh, what's the name of the ship, guys? Anybody remember?
It is the Dancing Wave.
We booked passage on the Dancing Wave.
With Osk.
Yes, with Osk.
He and Minerva were friends, so I will tell you what
true.
I know. She got some disturbing news. I don't know what it was, but she left with only a half crew. She was supposed to be back 7 days now.
Oh
And
dear.
I fear something terrible has happened to her.
Do you know where she was headed so that we might be able to go find out?
I do, and he gives you the name of an island none of you have ever heard of. Well, hold on. Menredin, give me a history check.
Oh no, I'm not good at history.
Let's see what else we could do. Let's try.
Oh, I got a 14.
Nope, you have not heard of it.
Oh.
Ah, well, maybe Osk has.
He says it's somewhere to the northwest of Waterdeep. So she was heading down to warmer waters, and I don't know if she had her cargo with her or not. She was in such a rush, and I don't know why.
I have a question. Given the slimmed down crew that she left with, maybe based on the proficiencies of the people that she selected for, is there anything that you might glean if you really think twice about the people she chose to abscond with that might give you any insight?
I know she worked for an organization, and the only
The
people
Island of Misfit Toys.
yeah, the only people she chose to go with her were those of her crew who were part of that organization. And he's Dauphine, is your Lord's Alliance necklace visible or inside your
Yes.
shirt?
Visible. Always
Right.
visible.
He
Always visible
Yeah.
unless I say differently. There
Okay.
are times.
So he points at Dauphine and says, "She worked with your group."
Oh. Okay. That's something we should definitely move forward to look into then as swiftly as possible. Perhaps we can get Osk to take us there.
That's really all I know. He holds out his cup for another drink.
Obviously, we give him more drink, thank him for his time.
What's her name? God. The barkeep. I'm gonna remember names one day. Mundi.
Monday, yeah.
She is pretty obviously a friend of Minerva's, and she says very clearly that if she can help at all, she would. She's happy to help if there's anything she can do to help you find Minerva.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
And
I think.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think if there's nothing else, we should probably make sure we get back to the ship on time.
Well, there's one other thing. If you go down to the dock, and she looks at the Weevil and says, "You need to take them to Skippy." She actually says Skippy. And
Skippy.
he looks up at her and says, I don't think he'll talk to them. She looks back at you and says, he is sort of in charge of the goods other than legal that move through this port.
I see.
It might be a good idea to find out what Minerva was carrying or decided not to carry. I guess.
That makes sense. And her crewmate here wouldn't know.
He's
obviously.
already told you he didn't know.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It's about 12:30 around now. It's, you know.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep you guys. I'm gonna keep telling you what time it is because your ship's leaving at dawn.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
dawn.
Well, do you think he would
I
still be
definitely
available?
won't get to go to the library.
What time is dawn?
Dawn is. Let's assume it's in 5 hours from now.
Okay.
So
5:30.
could we go down there now? I think if some of us stay in the bar too long, we're likely to miss our ship.
I think you could do that, and why don't we take our dinner break for some of us right now,
Yes.
and then we can
Oh,
pick
God,
it up
yes, that sounds
with
great.
your talk with Skippy.
Perfect.
Sounds good
Yeah.
to me.
All right, hold tight. Let me turn off your audio before I do anything else. Ba-doop. And we'll be back momentarily, folks. Hold tight.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Actually,
you
that
want-
would be very
I mean,
funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Ah, hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Ah, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here now.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time.
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill. Give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man. Frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out its tongue and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and it just And he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
Oh my god.
Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumbled roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar.
Uh-huh.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Let you put your magic cards away. And when we're back from break, and Menard is putting her magic cards away, which is awesome. That's okay. I still have mine on the table from last night too.
I mean, I put those away, but I
You brought
decided
more out.
maybe I should actually look at the commander decks that I purchased during Strixhaven.
Ah, right. Yeah. So we can just sit and chat for a moment while we wait for Piranha and Dauphine to come back. They may be a little bit late from break. I know they had something to do. So why don't I do this? Actually, hey, there's a Piranha.
I was like, are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do?
No, something a little different.
Ah.
Let's add the Dauphine image, and then add existing. Maybe I didn't have that in there, so let's add a new one. Anyway, so what'd you guys all get up to today? Did anybody else do anything fun for the holiday weekend?
No. I cleaned. Woo!
That's
and napped. I took a glorious nap.
I did take a lovely nap this afternoon, but then I did yard work because I'm an idiot.
I mean, your yard looks amazing now.
It does. It really does.
Yay, there it is. And we'll put Dauphine under her thing till she gets back. Thank you. I appreciate that because I really like, I would like to spend more time in my happy little backyard when it's not like overrun by mosquitoes.
Yeah, that would.
Are the oak picks
Yes, thank
gone
Christ.
or whatever they're
Oh
called?
no, they're not.
Yes.
Oh no, they're
Oh.
not. I woke up this morning with one right here. I was like, it woke me up like I was scratching and it kind of hurt and it kind of itched and I was like, what is going on?
That
And one of
sucks.
my
Wait, hold on. I gotta turn this thing off because.
Complaining.
There we go. Because Ella is back.
Oh, okay. But yeah, one of my kids had one on their back, and I have one
joy.
here, and they just happened in the last couple of weeks.
You guys are all like back. Look at that. Hold on. Let me turn off. I gotta find Delphine. What did I just do with it? There it is. There we go.
I'm here. Sorry,
Yay.
was I late?
All right. So I'm sorry one of your kid got one of those awful bites because that sucks. And
Yep.
Let's go talk to Skippy.
Skippy!
Did you guys manage to convince Smee to take you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure we did.
Smee.
Fine.
No, I thought we actually did.
Skippy Smee, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was his name again? Because I got to get back to that page.
Skippy, I think.
No,
I don't
no.
really know.
I thought it actually.
It was.
Skippy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I forget.
Oh, the
names
Weevil.
before
Right,
they're
the
even
Weevil.
done being said.
I have to write that down because I will forget it.
I once forgot my own name at the grocery store. Names are not my
Somebody
thing.
please clip
Like,
that.
I definitely was telling my coworkers that I was a year younger than I actually was for about 6 months this year.
nice. I literally did. I went to the grocery store and I had, the kids were around. Everybody was trying to do their thing. And the lady at the grocery store was like, I swear I know you from somewhere. What's your name? And I went, and my mind just blanked. And then, of course, I remember my name shortly after. But yeah, that is how bad I am with names. I can't even remember my own.
Ella, you're muted.
Hey,
Poor
look,
Ella.
I just saved us an F word. No, I have a collection of names. And I never know which one. Like, I'm at Starbucks. I'm like, is it going to be this one? Is it going to be that one? Who knows? It's a
Who
roll of
knows?
dice.
Oh
Whatever
my god.
falls out your mouth.
Starbucks does not get my real name because I do not need a 20-minute conversation about my
How to
weird ass name.
Yeah, I
When-
never give Starbucks my real name either
when-
because it ensures that somebody is going to make some kind of sexual joke.
When
God.
all I want is coffee and a muffin. So they're like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Brittany."
It's Brittany, bitch.
I
Alrighty
give
then.
them the most basic white ass name possible, and it is never a conversation.
That is awesome.
Yeah. All right. We are back. We are making our way through the snowy streets of Augsburg.
Are you okay? Do we need to call a doctor?
I think we need to call a physician for him. He needs like a really good shot with a really big needle.
I'm not even drinking tonight. So. Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem. It's your
Yeah.
It's your birthday, and you're not.
I had enough last night for 3 days, so we're good.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That said, snowy streets, walking through them to down towards the port to what looks to be dive bar, and yeah, the dive bar itself is called Skippy's.
Ah.
So, oh my god, is it like the pub in Leesburg that is a triple possessive pub? It is Skippy's Shenanigans pub.
No, it is not. It is Skippy's. Obviously, it's some sort of play on Skipper. And you are who's going in? Shmi says, "Look for the goblin," and he just kind of bolts.
You okay?
Does anybody want to try to stop him?
Okay, come back here. That was not helpful.
I was hoping for an introduction, but okay. And I guess I just push the door
Okay,
open.
I'm gonna make a roll to see if Sensen does something here.
Oh god.
Oh, is it my favorite kind of roll, which is
Oh,
the
hell
impulsive-
yes.
Oh shit.
I don't know if I
So-
can be a part of this.
Since I rolled a 1,
Oh no. Can I throw an inspiration your way, good sir?
I think it'll be more fun role playing. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Sensen
JK.
is going to walk in with his badge out. walk in like he did at the other place with the gnome and be like, citizens, it is cool. We are just here for some info.
That is me bullshit. I did not walk in with him.
Yeah, I learned. I lived this life once. I learned not to do this again.
We'll go in second once they get done messing
Who's
it up.
gone in? Has Menredin and Senzen walked in?
Oh no, so Menredin thankfully went in before Senzen.
Good job.
Good job.
Senzen is on his own, unless Cesaro went with him.
The stealthy of us are going to sneak in and not be noticed, even coming in at all.
Well,
And
I
we
make
get to survive.
myself invisible.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I suspect with what Sensen's going to do, you could probably sneak right in behind him and give me a stealth check if you want to do that, because all eyes will be on the shining dragonborn in plate mail armor.
I'll go with invisible.
I get an 18. I rolled really low.
I got an 18 too.
All right. You don't believe anyone is going to see you. Sensen, exactly what are you saying?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of Skippies. We are here to see Skippy. Does anyone know where Skippy is?
Oh, jeez.
It is.
Skippy just bolted out the back door.
If there were a record player like scratch, that would happen right now. People are stuffing coins into bags and like running, like jumping out windows. And you hear a voice and two little red horns from behind the bar, and something steps up on a stool and starts laughing. And so, there we go. And it's cackling, saying, that's a good one! That's a good one! Did Mundi put you up to that? Get back in here! Spend your money in here! And people are stopping, jumping through the windows. Come on, I'll give you a drink for that stupid joke. Come on.
Oh, come on. Play it off. Play it off. You can do it.
See. And he's gonna do an insight check. Okay. Yeah, he kind of gets that maybe was a bit heavy-handed, so he kind of chills and walks up to the bar and hi, can I have a bourbon, please?
Sure.
Hoppest ass drink to order.
Sure.
No shit.
He looks down. He's like, "That's the brown one, right?"
Generally, yeah.
All right, go on, sit down. I'll bring you some in a minute.
Okay. Do you know where Skippy is? He says that very quietly.
Yeah, you talking to him?
Oh, hi. We're looking for you.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks around for his friends and goes, "Oh, well."
Where is everyone, by the way? I want to know where every one of you is right now. I know where Sensen is.
I still have Delphine's hand in mine, just
We are
mortified,
hiding in the deepest, darkest corner of this bar right now.
examining that wall up there.
Yeah.
And,
I'm just a few feet behind Sensen.
and you're invisible, just standing invisibly behind Sensen.
Menredin is at the bar holding somebody else's drink, like, oh my god, who is this asshole?
And he switches his goggles for his specs because it's dark in here, you know.
All right.
And it's like he wants his eyes, you know, to see and just kind of, you know. So we were sent to look for you, and we do know Mundi. She's a interesting lady, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. So she sent you here. Why? Does that have to do with the fish lady's necklace?
On hearing Fish Lady, which can only refer to me, Menredin like scoots all the way over and is like, "Hello."
So that's the
You're
we.
right.
That's the we.
Here's the fish lady, the Triton, sir, please.
Triton, sure. Yeah, Triton. Yeah? What do you want?
That hat says, for God's sake.
He's
I want to
just
know
kind of,
about the pirate lady.
yeah, he's just drinking his bourbon and chilling now. I'm kind of looking at Menredin.
Give me a perception check. Sense.
Who? Oh. 17.
Yeah, it's something with some brown food coloring in it.
It's all the same drink, just dyed different colors.
It's not piss or anything, is it?
No, it's probably real high octane, but it's just got brown food coloring in it. You don't know what it is.
It's fire water.
Okay.
So yeah, what? Come on, what do you want? I only got all night.
Menderden fully drinking somebody else's drink that she stole in the
It's awesome.
Just like, pirate lady. She ran out of here a few weeks ago.
Yes, we're looking for Ms. Shane, sir. Can you help us?
Okay.
It's really important. We're
why?
honor bound to find her.
Sensen. She is a captain. Not a miss.
Fair enough, thank you. Captain Shane. To me and you, sir. Where is she?
Why?
The necklace says so.
Do you even know what it means?
Menderden puffs herself up. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I could tell you. I don't know. I'd say 50 gold pieces.
Ouch.
Sir, we've come from far. I mean,
Yeah, which means you probably
us.
play 50 gold pieces.
But this is the communication is currency. We don't need gold. We just need to speak. And if we can be of any assistance to you, we will.
Yeah.
And he kind of shows his badge and says, "We have influence."
Oh God.
You don't have influence at the docks.
What do you need at the docks?
Not what I need, is what you need.
And Sensen's just getting confused. He just takes a sip of his drink. He's like, "This."
Look, you want to know something about Captain Shane? You pay me money. I tell you what you want to know or what I know.
How do we know that what you know is worth anything?
'Cause I'd have been killed a long time ago if I didn't live up to my word. Don't you think?
Not necessarily. You're small and in the middle of nowhere.
That's right. I like it that way. It's a simple transaction. I have stuff you want. You have stuff I want. You give me the stuff, I give you the stuff.
Menderden leans over. Sensen, how much money do we even have?
And he like starts shuffling around in his bags and pulls out his little abacus. And then he kind of looks at the goblin and turns like away and starts doing some calculations. And let me see if he's gonna fib a little bit.
Can he do that?
I mean,
does he do that?
Nah. So he's like, I mean, we have means. So, I'm just saying, sir, if you help us out, you'll have friends in Waterdeep.
I got plenty of friends at Waterdeep.
But what kind of friends do you have in Waterdeep?
You're not there. We're hiding in a corner.
Yeah, where are you? Did you come up here?
No, I was just thinking that. I was just
thinking
thinking that in my heart. In my head. In my heart of hearts, in my head. I was just thinking really hard. That's fine.
So Sensen's he's just gonna kind of drink his drink because he's really got a problem with paying for information when he's trying to do the right thing. Like, this is just boggling his mind a little bit.
So I'm gonna go up like well away from these people. I'm gonna go up to the bar counter. And what was this guy's name? Skippy?
Yep.
Or something? Yeah, Skippy. Okay. Skippy! Hey, over here.
He says, "Think about what I told you." He makes his way down. Yeah. What do you want, elf lady?
Hey, I was sent down here to get some information about some cargo that was being carried by Captain Shane.
You with them?
No, but they
Oh.
scare me. No, we're friends of Captain Shane's, and her niece is looking for her. We're concerned because she's at least 2 weeks overdue to return. We know she left out in a hurry, and we know where she went. What cargo did she take?
Yeah, it wasn't really what she took. It's what she didn't take.
Or what she didn't take? Mundi said that there was something we needed to know about the cargo and sent us down here to find out.
Is your Lord's Alliance thing out? I'm assuming yes. Okay. He looks you up and down, notices the fine clothes, and the Lord's Alliance is, yeah, I can tell you, 100 gold.
Sorry, I don't have that kind of cash.
All right, well, let me know when you do.
Well, I don't know.
If there's anything interesting,
Maybe the ranger can try.
bar.
What was that, Shazar?
I figure nobody can see me, so I want to wander around and see if there's anything, interesting or that he's hiding like behind the bar.
You know what? You look behind
Maybe
the bar.
you can find the logs behind the bar. Just saying.
So-
They're probably all fake.
Find the cash box.
Interestingly, yeah, there's a cash box right behind the bar. It's a wooden box with a lock on it, and you notice that he actually has, like, strapped to his belt, a book with some chains around it.
Ah, damn it.
Whoa.
Pay him with his own money.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not very stealthy, but if it's open, I can probably just.
It's not. I mean, it's got a lock on it.
Oh. So he's got a book with chains. I'm more interested in the book now.
Are you looking at the book? Give me an Arcana check.
Can we just poison him? Like, what is he drinking?
He's probably drinking his own poison.
I mean, I could always keep walking around your bar, sir, and talking to your patrons.
They know you were just joking now.
21.
Okay. It appears to be some sort of arcane book, not a log book.
Oh. Darn it.
It's here.
Thanks for the raid, Tabletop
Wizard?
Santa.
Oh my god! Is that who I think it is?
Yeah, it's a Rick.
It's Rick.
Origins Game Fair just hosted the stream for viewers. Yay.
Oh, thank you.
So, in my best skinny voice, he just kind of holding on. He's always got one hand near that book around his hip.
How do we get that book?
What would it take to get that book?
Heal him.
We could kill him. We could persuade him. My persuasion is shit.
Mine is really good, but I didn't get a chance to use it.
Can I just take the whole cash box?
I have good stealth and sleight of hand. Is what I'm saying.
You guys decide what you want to do. This is all on you. You could talk to him. You can negotiate with him. You could kill him. You could steal him. You can do whatever you want. The choice is yours.
Okay, I feel like I should negotiate with him because I feel like leaving dead bodies in my wake is not ideal. I have good insight, decent investigation. I don't know, pretty good perception. Can I do any of you want me to maybe lend you an assist? Is there? I don't know what to do in this situation. This guy seems really intimidating. I'm intimidated. I am effectively intimidated.
Oh no!
Can Shazara make Piranha
He's a goblin,
invisible?
right?
Make
Can
what?
I do 2 people yet, or no? I don't think Am I high enough to do that?
Well, you could use
If
a
I-
second spell slot if you make yourself uninvisible and make somebody else visible. Or, you know what I mean? Just drop it and cast it on somebody else.
Okay, that might look a little strange. Because
I mean, if you go into a corner.
Because
Maybe
I
we go back and get Osk and have Osk come find out.
if I grab the cash box and then I count as carrying it and it's on my person, so it should be invisible too.
You'd have to do a stealth check to see if he notices you picking up the box.
Oh man, I'm so not stealthy.
I'm super stealthy, so maybe I pick it up stealthily and pass it to you. I don't know.
can totally
like,
pick it up,
this is
but
what-
I'd have to get over there first.
We're piecing together shit in a way that is it's common ball and it's not going to work out for us.
This is just ridiculous.
All
Oh
right.
my god,
DM's
just
birthday.
pay him.
Somebody just snatch up the goblin and shake him a few times and be like, what was the
I can
cargo she left
intimidate
behind?"
him.
You could try intimidating him.
Yeah, I'm gonna intimidate him, and I'm gonna slam my fist, my big dragony fist on it, and say, "Enough of this! Tell us what we need to know now."
Give me an. Is anyone?
I will help
All right. How are you helping?
By being intimidating too.
by summoning foggy, ghostly tentacles behind me and being all like creepy with my glowy fish eyes.
All right.
I like
roll
it.
with advantage. So
Okay,
Sensen, that
good.
first one ain't gonna do it.
No.
But Jax actually has 2 inspiration as well. So
Well, I got an 18 for the
That
second
will-
one, so
that will work. He's like fine. You know, no need to cause a huge scene. Fine. She left. She was supposed to take a huge load of copper. She didn't take the copper.
Yeah.
She left without taking any cargo. Little unusual for pirate, ain't it?
That's
Well, she's not a pirate.
Well, she's not, right?
Oh yeah, no, none of us are pirates.
No pirates here.
Nah.
No. Thank you. And he
Sit.
he pushes over 5 gold piece tip.
He's like, that'll cover your drink, fine.
My drink.
That's swell.
That drink was 5 gold.
Ugh.
That's just disturbing.
I want to ask him about the book, so I'm gonna. I don't want to just like appear out of.
You so should though. You should be like, "Ooh."
You should just be
So
like,
about that book you
I
got.
may as well because he's kind of fucking with us. So I'm gonna like just stand right in front of him and appear and be like, "So tell me about that book."
He goes, ah! And he casts a spell, and he himself disappears.
Damn it!
Little shit.
all
Well, I
he
guess I
did
didn't wanna
was
drink
turn
alcohol.
invisible. I really doubt he left his bar fully unattended.
Yeah, I'm sure he's just invisible. We just have to distract him, I guess.
Tell me what you're doing.
Well,
I mean,
You
we don't
have-
really need anything else.
Yeah,
from
you
him,
have what you
really.
came for, apparently.
I pick up the cash box.
I mean, he's not looking after it. There's no
Oh
one
my
here.
god.
I don't see anybody. I draw my
You
arrow.
hear-
I draw.
You hear a voice saying, are you sure you want to do that?
I figure you either answer her questions about the book, or I take this nice box of shiny things.
Look, the deal is there's only one place in this town where I could look at books, and it's not open right now.
Oh
and
my
I really
God.
just want to know about your book. It's really fascinating. Why does it have those chains on it?
I just look over at him or the general area in which his voice came from and be like, "Look, she ain't gonna shut up until you just tell her about the damn book." She
Listen
just
to the lady. Listen
she's
to
just
the
like
lady.
that.
It's my spell book.
There you go. It's his spell book.
It's your spell book.
The spell book.
Is he like the one mage in the town? Is this guy?
You don't know. He does not fit
Goblins
the
can't be
description.
mages.
No, he does not in any way fit the description that you got of the town mage.
So, what's a barkeep like you doing with a book like that? Where's that from?
Ah, my patron gave it to me.
Who's your patron?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
I mean, yeah, that's why we asked the question.
I'm
said take
not
the
gonna answer that question.
Yeah, that's his business. People's religion is their business. Can you tell us
It's
anything
really
else
less of
about
a
Captain
religion.
Shane? She left her, we know she left her cargo, but is there any other information you have that might help us find her and see her safely return so that she can continue to see that your establishment gets money?
Last I heard, she was going to the whale bones.
The whale bones.
Is that the island area that we knew already?
Yep. And it's the word. It's the word that Menredin didn't know earlier. So you did actually manage to glean some new information just now.
Oh, cool. Yay.
Great.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Have you put down the?
I have put down the cash box.
Yeah, because lightning bolt hurts.
Probably not the greatest thing, right?
Yeah. But it did bring him to Shazara.
It did.
A plan worked.
It did. You are correct. All right,
All
so I mean, from here, I feel like we should probably go back to the ship before something really stupid happens and we end up like in a jail cell instead of on the ship when we're supposed to be.
If a fight broke out here, you are probably gonna miss your ride.
Yeah.
Yep.
So good
Yep.
job. Good job.
I'm glad somebody's adulting on this excursion.
Sometimes you just have to. It's depressing, but it is what it is.
All right. You are
Thank you.
making your way back to the ship. Is there anything else you want to do before you go, other than top off your coffee and Nana Toppins donuts?
I mean, if she's awake at 1 in the morning, yeah, I will buy donuts and cocoa.
There you go. It's
100%.
it's like Dunkin' Donuts, or you know.
That's awesome.
I
At
would
least this
really
franchise.
rather you not just disparage her that way.
Yes.
But-
Well, not all franchises were created equal.
Yeah. I mean, anybody who lives in Boston will be shooting me daggers and saying, like, how dare you talk about dunks that way? But, like...
All right, you make your way through the. There's about a half inch of snow on the ground. You're able to file the path pretty easily. It's not, like I said, it's not blizzard, but it's still snowing, and it's about, say, 4 in the morning. You make your way back to the boat, and there is some cargo. Pardon me, cargo being loaded on board. some
Ella, are
heavy-
you eating like oatmeal out of a plastic? What is that?
No, that's a Chobani flip.
It's a chipon. It's like Greek yogurt, but it's like dessert. It's like
It looks
It's not-
orgasmic. The faces you're making while eating it are just like.
Yeah, she looks
it's
really
amazing.
happy.
It's like okay. I usually I love ice cream, but like too much. This
Fair.
like, Rocky Road chiponi flip. We're not sponsored, by the way.
No, you're not.
It is a yogurt company who makes a flip-based situation. It's just very good. It's quite good. It's quite
I was
amazing.
just curious. I couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's
Sorry,
it is-
Zach.
It's
All-
like
all the-
toppings
okay.
in one part and yogurt in another, and you
Oh,
flip
I
it
get
so
it.
that the toppings go in the yogurt.
I was wondering what the flip meant.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was like. What is she? You know? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like marshmallow and almond and chocolate chips. It's like they
ice
meet me where I'm at, not where they want me to be, and I appreciate that about them.
You managed to make your way back to the ship. They, some of the crew are loading big, heavy, what look to be very heavy boxes, crates onto the ship, and the only people you see around are 3 or 4 crewmen, some dock workers, and Osk is on deck for overseeing everything.
I approach Osk.
He says, "Did you find what you were looking for?"
I think we did, but we have a new location we actually need to go to before we set foot in Waterdeep.
Where?
I think Captain Shane is in a great deal of trouble. From what we've managed to glean, she actually left her entire cargo of copper behind after receiving some bad news and headed out with half her crew towards the whale bones, I think is what they called
As
it.
soon as you say that, he yells, "Issa! Get everybody, put down those boxes!" Continue. Sorry.
Anyway, the organization that the people that she left with were all members of the same organization as well, and I'm keenly interested in finding out what they are doing and getting her safely returned to her family.
I see. Where exactly?
Blah.
Did you say the whale bones?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I think we can arrange that. That's on the way.
Good. She seems to be in some trouble. Her crew is worried about her, so is her family.
Where? I'm curious more about this copper. Why did she refuse to take it?
It's not so much that she refused to take it as she just left.
Huh. I got a
She
lot
left.
of copper below decks.
She, oh, really? Is that her cargo then?
Well, it's my cargo now.
Yeah, maybe we don't want it. I don't know. The only thing I know is that she received some news, and instead of picking up her cargo and going where she was supposed to go, she left half her crew here and took out towards the whale bones and was due back at least 2 weeks ago and still hasn't returned. You might try Skippy to see if he knows if there was any particular reason that she left it behind, but I mean, if he sold it to you, I doubt he's going to tell you if there's anything wrong with it. Maybe we should have a look at it before we take out, make sure it's not like some weird alien eggs or something. I don't know.
We've inspected all that, make sure nobody's trying to smuggle inside the smuggle.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just flipped back into Skippy talk. Anyway. So he says, let me talk with Issa, and they sort of confer off to the side. If anybody's trying to hear them, they're arguing about, do we take this copper or not? And they both ultimately decide that they're gonna do the run. And he comes back over and says, "Well, we're gonna take it. I suggest you get some shut eye. Sun will be up in a couple hours, and we want to be well underway before the sun comes up."
That's fine. But we're headed toward this island first, correct?
It's on the way.
All right.
I'll make just for you. I'll make a detour.
I'm sure it's more for Captain Shane, but I appreciate that. All right, so I relay that to the party and suggest that we all get a good night's sleep in case there's any trouble upon arrival.
Does anyone want to set a watch?
Yes, always.
Okay. There's basically only 2 hours of dark left, so does somebody want to take that watch, or?
We'll let the big guy take it. Because I need my beauty sleep.
Sends it. The only one who has to rely on magical means to see in the dark. Okay, cool.
I'm actually willing to take a watch because I'm going to utilize my time to just ingratiate myself amongst the other working staff.
Right.
Awesome. That works.
All right. So you make your way down into the second down into the hold. Delphine still has the first mate's room if she would like it.
I would. It's been a long day.
And then the other stateroom is for, I suspect, the warlocks.
Nope, still sleeping with the crew.
Oh, I thought you were okay. You're sleeping with the crew in the hammocks?
Yep.
Her and Piranha both decided to.
Right. Okay.
Can't get the full pirate experience.
So
100% that fucking hammock. 100%.
There is no test for this. It was going to happen anyway. We are going to have a little combat now.
I messed something up on my character sheet and I don't know how to fix it.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What did you mess up?
What did you do?
It's not a big deal. I don't know. Somehow I clicked on something and now I had invisibility 2 in a packed slot and now it's not there.
Oh, we'll fix that later. That's not a big deal right now.
I assume that's not a problem for whatever's gonna happen, but
yep.
I'm sorry, I clicked on something.
So the three of you who are sleeping
Stealthy
right now.
cows.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, the three of you that are sleeping right now, you're gonna join this about a round in, okay? The two of you that are watching, I would like perception checks to see if you were surprised or not. So give me a perception check, both of you.
Is that me and Piranha?
Yep.
Okay. 6.
Do we at least get a short rest the rest
I'm
of us?
tired.
All right.
Oh my
so
god, 7?
You guys are both going to be surprised, and that's okay because there's only one of them at first. So I'm going to flip over to the map scene.
Can Piranha be surprised with her bow of warning?
That's right. Piranha can't be surprised. There you
Wow.
go.
Thank you. Wow,
So
you
let's
even knowing me better than I know
retcon
myself.
that.
I love you so much. I
So
love
here's
you.
what happens. I'm going to put
And I think a short rest is 4 hours, right? So
Yeah.
then
Oh.
nobody
you're not gonna
gets
get
a
Nobody
short
gets
one.
any rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
You get a nap.
I get a little bitty baby
A
power nap.
bitty baby power nap.
right. How do I want to erase the fog of war. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna put Shazara up in the front of the boat. You guys will come up next turn, and Delphine and Menredin. Senzen and Piranha, tell me where you are. Put yourself where you want to be on the ship.
We're watching.
pirate ship?
So, I mean, I guess Senzen's strolling the deck to
Alright.
stay awake. So he's
got
going to
it.
be over here.
As you are patrolling the deck, and Piranha is wherever she wants to be, it is still snowing, but a mist, a heavy, cloying mist is starting to rise from the water. And as this mist is rising from the water and flowing over the sides of the boat, Piranha's bow starts to vibrate in her hand. And it's sort of jerking her towards the eastern side of the boat. And something green, slimy, with seaweed in its hair, claws its way up over the side of the boat and plops onto the deck. And I would like everyone to roll initiative now, please.
Including the sleeping people?
Yeah, you'll be in the initiative, but it'll be second round, assuming people are actually yelling. So
That didn't go very well. I'm very sleepy this evening.
Yup. Menredin got a 19.
I got a 21.
A 21. Delphine got a...
I don't know, like a 10. And I have a +5 initiative, and I got a 10.
Having
And Sensen got an
19.
18. Auto roll initiative for monsters. All right. Piranha is going to go first.
Go, Piranha, you can do it.
What do I recognize in this creature in front of me?
All right. So one of them plops over onto the deck, and you see hands of several more coming up over. Give me a survival check.
Oh, that's a 9. Oh.
You don't
That's a
really
9.
know what they are, but they look awful. They look not undead, but like some human has been twisted by something with gills and webbed fingers and feet. Yeah, you're just not sure.
Let me look at my favorite enemies, some of them. Okay,
Oh, and before you do anything, I would like a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw.
So you're just going to double click on your wisdom.
Yeah.
And these things are just the most disgusting things. Is that a failure?
That was a wisdom.
That was a check, not a saving throw. So
sorry.
Sorry.
There's
I
a
did the wrong
box
thing.
labeled saving throws.
There's one. It's so on the where it says wisdom in the savings throw box on the left side. Sorry.
On the right side.
Oh, thank Christ.
Really, it's on the left side for me. That's weird.
Oh.
It's on the left for me as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 11.
Wow. So I told you it
world.
was. I told you it was DC 11. It is so. This wave of nausea and fear and loathing washes over you, but you are actually able to hold your ground, and you raise your bow and do what Piranha is going to do next.
Shoot it in the face.
I hit it in the face.
That's what Piranha's going to do. Attack. Move Skype. This one to do.
Yes, no puking.
What? That's a
Somebody
60.
commented. Which one were you attacking? Hag 2, Hag 3, Hag 1, or the Coven Hag? You can sort of see fingers and shoulders of the other 3, but the one on the deck is Hag 3.
I just gotta know if this is a sea hag because I've been thinking that's what it is since it came up, and
You can if
I'm
an
not
alarm
there.
goes up, yeah, you can make a check when you get up on deck.
I'm
Everybody
gonna
else
do
can
Hag
check. Too.
3, who's actually on deck and is actually a threat.
You got it. All right, that is a hit. And how much damage?
Oh, there we go. That would be 14 damage, and I believe I have multiple.
Oh, yes, you
I have
do.
multiple attacks. So
That looked like it
two
hurt.
weapon- That. Oh, I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Okay, so I have. Do I roll one more time? I don't remember, Seth. I'm
you
sorry.
get a
it's been
second. That's
long
okay.
time.
You have a second attack.
One more again?
Say that again.
Do I just do the same thing again?
Yep, just attack it again.
Oh, wait, I hit.
If you attack, if that's fine, you got
I
damage.
rolled
if
the
you
wrong
hit.
thing. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Deep breath, sweetie.
Oh my God, you got a 30?
Oh,
How do you get a 30?
So I did a nat 20.
All right.
Good job. I got a 30.
So roll damage on that because it'll
We're doing it
calculate
now.
the
Okay.
yeah. All right. That would be 32 damage.
Zoinks.
It is still alive, and
Wow.
it looks really hurt. Menredin is not on deck. So,
Nope.
Piranha, did you want to, I don't know, like raise an alarm or anything? You can do that.
Yeah, I'll be.
So you're yelling, "Hey, we're under attack! Get up, bitches!"
Yeah,
Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, Menredin can hear Piranha screaming, get up, we're under attack," and next turn she may make her way up to deck.
Yay!
Senzin.
Okay, so he's gonna cry out that we're under attack and roar, and now I have two.
I need your DC check first before you do anything too.
Oh, okay.
That
wisdom.
that wave of awfulness is rolling over you too. You have, according to my records,
I
2
have a
inspiration.
couple inspiration. Yeah, let me do that again. There we go.
All right, that wave of nausea and fear and loathing washes over you, but again leaves you standing as well.
Actually, I have 3, so now I have 2.
Oh, okay.
Because I had
my
like
records only said
5 or
2.
6 at one point.
Got it. So now you.
Yeah. You're the fan favorite with the inspiration.
I know.
This is true.
Okay. Everybody gives you inspiration.
All right.
So I'm gonna cry out and roar that we're under attack and being loud, and I'm gonna. So the center rectangle is a lower deck, right? So I have to go around it.
No, it's sort of the grading to the lower deck, so you can run across
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna run straight across to Coven Hag
it. Okay,
and attack Coven Hag.
you got it.
Okay, so 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
And 5, and then my second swing is a 17,
That is a hit as well.
and geez, another 5 damage, 2 ones.
I'm sorry.
Oh well.
All right. Then we've got. All right, Sea Hag. 4. Wait. D B C. Oh, got it. That would be 3. So, the one that's on deck. All right, it's going to run across to Piranha.
Of course.
Yep. And it is going to stop dead in its tracks, open its eyes wider than any being's eyes should ever open, like the size of glass bottoms, wine bottle bottoms.
Ew.
And its eyes just get covered in a black film, and it's doing something to you. I would like a DC 11 saving throw.
Ew.
Okay, I'm not in love with this. Okay, where do I find that on my sheet? DC 11.
So, all right. So, same thing you did last time with the saving throw. On the top left, there's a little box that says saving throws.
You didn't tell her what type of saving throw.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wisdom. Sorry.
You just do the same thing you did before, sweetie. The wisdom savings throw on the left in the
Yep,
box.
my fault.
Got it. Just 18.
Nice.
All right. You have this vision of yourself shriveling and dying, and your flesh contracting on your bones until there's just nothing left but withering and rot, and the feeling passes through you and nothing happens.
Ew.
Not likely. Sorry. Not fucking likely.
All right.
Pass.
Then let's see. 2 is going to crawl up on deck and come over here, but it is not close enough to do anything to Piranha, who is staring at Hag 3. All right, Dauphine is going to be after the next Hag. So, this Hag's going to come up, and its eyes are going to open super wide and stare at Senzin and try to do something awful and terrible to you. Senzin, I would like a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw, please.
Got it.
That same feeling of dread and shriveling and rot passes over you, and it leaves you unscathed. Dauphine, you're gonna be up next turn, right? Since you were taking a nap. Okay.
Yep.
The one that Senzin hit is going to... What is it going to do?
Well, I'm gonna run upstairs first.
Well, that next turn you'll get to act. You're waking up right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have several spells to choose from. Let's say it's actually going to look at Senzin right in the eyes and utter a word in common. And that word is freeze. And I would like a Wisdom saving throw 14.
Ooh.
You should be good at wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. You have this urge for every muscle in your body to lock up and obey her, but you manage to fight it. And then Shazara, I'm assuming you're waking up now too. And we
Sure.
are back to the top of the order, Piranha. So what y'all don't know is this is going to happen every turn. I need that DC 11 Wisdom saving throw again. Oh, wait. Hold on. Nope. So you were successful once. Does not happen again. You do not need to...
Thank God.
Yes, you do not need to save against the horrific appearance every turn.
Woo! Thank God. Okay, well then I'm gonna shoot at Hag number 3 with my arrow of might.
My arrow of might.
Which is my nickname for my sweetheart that I'm shooting with. Okay, so I'm gonna roll to hit. That's 27.
That's a hit.
So that would be that's 9 damage.
All right. Let's see. That's the one that attacked. Is Hag 3 the one that attacked you first, or that you attacked first?
I believe so. Yeah, that's the one that's like on my ass.
All right. You managed to put an arrow right through its neck, and it goes down.
Good.
You get a second attack. Would you like to attack Hag 2?
Hag 2 is the one that's most likely to attack me next, correct?
Looks like it.
However, Hag 1 and another Hag is... There's some attacking Senzen, is that correct?
There are 2 hags attacking Senzen, correct.
Alright, can you tell me how beat up the 3 amongst them look?
They don't look much hurt at all.
Okay. Then I can move as a free action, is that correct?
Yeah, you get 30 feet of movement no matter what. 60 if you run and don't do anything else.
I want to move 30 feet to maybe be closer to Cesara, so we're... Yeah.
Actually, Shazara should
I don't know why I'm there.
Yeah, you're probably going to be coming up from over here, so Shazara's not actually there yet.
Okay, I guess... Let me pull out my ruler.
Just tell me where you want to go. I'll tell you if you can make it.
I want to back up Senzen.
All right.
Oh, it looks like I can... Yeah, I want to stand behind Senzen.
Okay.
But back up Senzen. So I want to go roughly... here. Behind my booth. But in such a way that I can still, like, have clear shots. And it seems like this Coven Hag is probably going to be a little bit more of a threat just because she looks different from the others. So I'm going to point my arrow at that one.
All right. So you did 1 shot, did your 30 movement, and you're going to take another shot.
Yeah.
All right. Roll the hit.
19.
That is a hit.
Okay. That'd be 10 damage.
Nice. It's a little bit hurt.
Okay.
And then Menredin. All right.
Yeah!
I'm gonna put Menredin right here next to Shazara and say you have 15. You used 15 to like rip open the cabin door and run to the stairs, and you are coming up the stairs. You've got half your movement and do what you want to do.
I guess I'm gonna use... I'm just gonna come here to this guy, to Hag 2.
Hold on. As you come up the stairs, give me your DC 11 against horror and the terror of the deep. These are all the things you hate about the horror and terror of the deep.
22!
So you feel that wash over you? Yeah.
I have seen so much worse.
You've seen the true face of Eric.
I've seen the true face of Eric. These guys don't even register as any sort of horror.
All right, what do you want to do for your action?
For my action, I'm going to beat the shit out of her with a tentacle rod.
You got it.
That's awesome.
Which I have to pull up.
I love the fact that you are beating on a sea hag with a tentacle rod.
It's very appropriate, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got 3 attacks that have a +9. So here's the first one. So that's 12 plus 9 is a 21?
That's a hit.
Okay, so then it deals
That would be
1d6. Does it really only do 1d6? That's so sad.
If you get 3 attacks with it with +8, I don't want to hear about it.
So that's 4.
Okay.
So second attack is 16 plus 9, so that's a
That's a
25. So that's 5 damage.
Cool.
And here's the third attack. So that's 19.
It's a hit.
And that's 4 damage.
Does it have to do any sort of special save or anything?
Now that I've hit it with all 3 attacks, it has to do a DC 15 con saving throw.
It got a 23.
Okay, on a save. Let's see. Does anything happen on a save?
I don't know.
I don't know. It says what happens on a failure.
Senzin's on deck, by the way. Just reminding you. I'm assuming that if there's nothing that it says like half or whatever, then nothing happens.
Okay, then yeah. So then
Anything else?
for my bonus action, I am gonna summon Eric.
Let me get Eric and put him on the board.
And he's just gonna be on the other side, effectively flanking.
You got it.
Yeah. And then he comes in and attacks with a +8. Oh. And that's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
For 10 damage.
God. It looks hurt.
Yep, and that's my turn.
All right, Senzin.
Okay.
Then a bunch of sea hags and then Dauphine.
He's going to cast Divine Favor and smack at Coven Hag again.
You got it.
10.
Is a miss.
Okay, second attack. Oh, 10 again. Oh. Darn. She's scary.
You've still got, by my records, 2. Did you want to use any of that? I might save it for, wisdom saving throws, but...
Yeah, no. That's just... Oh, well.
All right. Then... Senzin. All right, D. That hag is standing right next to you, and its eyes are going to open wide, and it's going to try to do that thing to you again. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
So this is a different hag doing it?
It's not the start your turn nearby. It's a different. It's a thing that's happening.
Oh, it's doing a thing. Okay, wisdom.
Its eyes are getting super wide, yeah, and it's washing over you. This whole shriveling and rotting thing.
Ugh.
That's gross.
A 9.
That it's an 11. So if you want to roll again, you may.
I'll do one more.
You're down to 1.
Yep. Okay, that passed though. Okay, good.
So that feeling again of holy shit, everything is withering and I'm dying passes over you and fades. You manage to fight it off again. Then that hag does not like Menredin at all. And its eyes are gonna get wide and do the same thing to Menredin.
Bring it. Wiz save?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Then we
That's
only
an
had to
8.
save once, or is this a different attack?
It's a
This is
different
an attack,
kind of
not,
attack.
It's not
Yep.
cheating thing. Yeah, okay, sorry.
All right,
So
it
dumb.
looks... All right, well, Senzin gets one. You guys can spend inspiration on behalf of each other. So, does anybody feel like they want to do that, or shall we proceed? Or,
I don't think I have any inspiration, do I?
Nope.
I don't think I have any, or I'd give you one. I think the
BJ's got
Dragonborn is
one.
purging them all.
BJ's got 1, Ella's got 1, and Jax has got 1, right?
And somebody in stream just played inspiration.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
so
I
Jax
have
has
2.
2.
Ah, Jax has 2.
I'll spend mine.
To save me?
Oh, is Ella, you back?
I'm back. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
that's
I'm
okay.
a snacky girl. I'm a snacky girl tonight.
That's okay.
Okay, I will roll again.
Yep.
Inspire you.
Please, dear God.
Please, dear Eric.
19!
Eric has heard your plea, and you managed to shake off whatever this is that it's trying to do to you. Next Sea Hag is dead, and then Dauphine is up. Half of your movement, you are right here on the stairs. What do you want to do with the other half of your movement and attacks?
I'm right where on the stairs?
Right next to Shazara.
Right, that's...
You can just zoom into the deck.
I'm trying. Oh, there we go. Alright, and the bad guys are way the hell over here, though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You can get as close as Menredin did if you'd like.
You can get further. I stopped at the closest one.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get a little further, you can probably go, like, as far down as Eric is, maybe.
Alright, So am I gonna have to make that wisdom save?
Yes, please.
Let me see if I fail this first.
They're very scary. You managed to fight off the urge to run and flee in terror.
All right. So having fought off the urge to run and flee in terror, mostly because I'm entirely still asleep. I see everybody fighting these gross, disgusting creatures, and I just run forward and attempt to high five one in the face with my shoe.
Roll to. I'm assuming you're attacking Hag 2 there.
Yeah, whatever one that is, I'm close to
All
there.
right, there you go. Give me an attack roll.
I'm working on it. I think it's a 21.
There you go. Roll for damage. That's a hit.
Okay. It doesn't do a lot.
Well, you're literally hitting it in the head with a high-heeled shoe.
Yeah,
you
I'm
still
like,
did 7 damage. Jesus, with the shoe.
Wow. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's what I do. I run up and I'm like, holy shit, and I just run forward and I'm just like high five my shoe right in its eyeball and then yank it back out.
Any roguely bonusy action things?
Oh, yeah, I mean probably
Disengage, hide.
I can give myself advantage on my next attack roll.
Up to you.
Sure.
All right. Then it's gonna be then I've got Sea Hag and then Shazara's on deck. So
Now, if it does anything, I get an attack of opportunity, right?
Yep.
Because I'm right there.
Yeah, if it moves.
Okay. Got it.
So the Coven Hag sort of twists its body and vaults over Senzin and Piranha while basically it hasn't left, so it's not getting an opportunity, so you're not going to get an opportunity attack. And it is behind you now. And it is going
Wait,
to...
hold on.
Sure.
I'm still trying to read this. So I think I can actually deal sneak attack damage to it too.
Next turn?
No, this turn. Let me see.
You do sneak attack if you had advantage for some reason, right?
Right. I just don't understand. Okay, so it says as a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. So that would, what is that? It's called steady aim.
Oh, you have that?
Yes.
Okay, so you do that before you take your attack, and that attack is sneak attack damage.
Right, that's what I was trying to say. Is I think that, you know, I can run up and use the steady aim to, you know, stab it in the eye and all that with my shoe.
You know what?
But...
Mechanically, it works, and I'm gonna allow it. But I just wanted you to describe how you are sneak attack hitting it in the head with your shoe. Like, just tell me how that worked. I'm curious.
All right, so like it's really more of a surprise.
Ella, you're muted.
So Ella, you're muted.
Sorry, my point was, who the fuck expects somebody to hit them with their shoe?
Exactly. That's exactly where I was going. So I was like, I'm gonna run up there. I'm gonna see everybody in danger, and I'm just gonna basically not so much sneak as surprise, which I'm gonna say is basically the same thing. So I run up, and this thing is probably expecting me to like attack it with a sword or something, and I just whip off my shoe and jab it in its face. I'm like, that's it.
So I'll double that damage that you just did to it.
Also, like, have you never seen a drunk girl late at night running, holding her shoes barefoot?
Yeah, usually they fall over, not hit people with their shoe with pinpoint precision.
Oh no! So that's what I'm imagining: is her coming up barefoot, holding her shoes in her hand, and then just going like, ah!
Yeah, basically. There you go. But one thing about sneak attack, though, just so you know, is that on sneak attack, you can deal an extra 3d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack.
Oh, I thought it was doubled. All right, so
No,
go ahead and
it's
roll.
3d6, and you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet.
Nice. All right, cool. Then you got to keep reminding me of that because I don't play rogues.
Yeah.
Yeah. So her, I think, attacking. If she's attacking the same creature I am,
Yep.
she constantly can just get.
No, I don't think it's. I don't think it's.
As long as it's engaged with Menardin, yeah. So go ahead and roll your 3d6.
Because basically it's distracted by me, and you're coming
I
in
think
being
that's
like,
what it is. I
shoo!
see, okay. Wow, that's gonna.
You're coming out in there like big sister, like stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop
Yes,
hitting
that's
yourself.
exactly right.
Ouch! You literally drive your shoe through its eyeball, and
I did exactly what I was going through. So like I high five it in the face with my shoe, and I stab it in there, and then I pull it back out, and I'm like, oh, that's disgusting.
it is screaming. It's just screaming in pain. It's still alive, but it's screaming at you in this unearthly. Yeah. Ugh.
I'm just grumbling back. I don't want to hear it. You just gross. My shoes are this filthy now.
All right. I will move
Show
on.
me a dry cleaner. Show me a dry cleaner with the 900 meters.
Mama needs a dry cleaner.
It does not like Dragonborn at all, so it is going to. It would like to have Senzen make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna use that inspiration that Migraine Boy just gave me.
Are you
That's
down
why
to
I
one
hoarded
again?
it.
Or use that your...
I'm down to 1 now, yeah, and I passed that one. Damn it.
Okay.
That's why I hoard them.
It's. I'll tell you after this battle that you're doing it the right way. Then Shazara finally.
Ah, so tired.
Perfect.
All right. What
I
you
know
doing?
I'm gonna be the one where we finally find out what happens when you
Do it.
saving throw. What is the wisdom?
Yep. Wisdom saving throw.
I knew
All
it.
right. You've got 1 according to my records.
I guess I may as well use it.
Give it a shot.
Yes. 16.
All right. That wave of fear and nausea washes over you, but you fight it off, and you do not feel the need to run away in terror. You've got your movement and your action. Ella, don't die.
Are you right there, Ella?
I'm only choking to death. It's okay.
I see Mandarin and Delphine, and then there's Hag 2. And what shape? Can I tell what shape the hags are and the Coven Hag?
Coven Hag looks a little hurt, and one of them looks not hurt at all, the one north of Senzen, and the one that Menredin and Eric and Dauphine are fighting is screaming in terror and pain because its eyeball is hanging out.
Alright, so I'm not gonna worry
Dare
about
you
Hag
wake me up in the middle of the night. I'm gonna Hag 1 or Coven Hag.
Ooh, are you gonna use the wings?
I think I was considering it.
I'm so excited.
Alright, I'll do it.
All right, let me move you down. Let's say you're able to move like right about there.
Okay.
And do you want to describe what happens?
I have to remember what happens. This is
This is the first time she's used them.
So
Yeah.
I know. I'm always full of surprises, your companion Shazara. So I walk up a little bit, and then I stand there and I concentrate, and a huge pair of wings just sprout out of my back.
And just to be clear, they are made of darkness and they are skeletal and ghostly.
Yes. So it's not like pretty feathered wings. It's like creepy, dark, skeletal wings.
And for some reason, you hear ravens crowing somewhere off in the distance.
Those ravens. And my eyes probably do something funky too.
Turn black.
Turn black. There's a lot of black and darkness and ravens and.
Okay, but to be fair, your eyes turn black. Like, I mean, like,
At the
girl,
drop of a
like,
button.
you lean on that a lot. Like, I'm not. Like, I love you for it.
We don't
I love
even
you.
notice that you're crazy anymore. You're crazy. It's just your normal.
It's just like, oh man, oh shit.
Well, here's the fun part, right?
Someone let Shazara super temp.
What is your proficiency bonus is for charisma, right? 5. So I would like everyone, players included, to roll me a charisma saving throw. DC 13.
Done spoke too soon.
A charisma saving throw?
Yep.
Sorry, guys. I apologize in advance.
I rolled very
Yeah.
low, but I've got a
Nine?
plus
Thanks, shit.
9, so I got 14.
Okay.
15.
You got +9 for charisma?
I got a 20 for
That's what
Nice.
warlocks run on.
Shit.
All right, so I'm
I
gonna
am-
look at my list here, and it looks like unless Senzin would like and Delphine would like to re-roll, they're gonna fail.
Nah.
What are we up against? What are we failing
So
against?
Her
that
aura.
feeling that you got from the hags is
Mm-hmm.
now coming from Shazara, and you feel an intense need to get the fuck away from her as quickly as possible.
I do that.
So on your turn, you are afraid. You must move away from Shazara as far as you can get.
Really, Shazara.
I gotta make some saving throws here though, so hold tight.
I hope it actually works against the hags and not just my companions.
I don't know. We may not know how this ends because it's 9.
What was it at 13?
That's true. It's 13.
All right, so the first sea hag, the one north of Senzin, saves. I rolled a 19. The second sea hag saves.
Oh my gosh! They are
And-
unimpressed with my creepy wings.
And the coven hag, however, is afeared. So, where are we? Shazar's taken her turn. Is that a bonus action, by the way?
That, 1 second. It is not a bonus action. It is.
All right. That is your action for the turn. But yeah, you got rid of one of them. We are back at the top of the order. Who failed? Did Piranha fail?
I don't recall.
No, Piranha actually made her save, so she is not afeared. You can do what you'd like.
Who is taking the most damage in my sphere of shooting range?
The one Hag 1 that is directly north of Senzin has taken no damage. And the Coven Hag has taken a little bit, and the one by Eric is screaming in pain because its eyeball's hanging out.
You're welcome.
With a shoe hole in it.
That's right.
Hey, Bruna.
I guess what I would really like is to hit the Coven Hag, if I may.
Okay.
That's a
29 would
29.
absolutely hit. Yes, roll for damage.
Oh, goodness gracious. 15 damage.
It looks pretty hurt.
Okay.
You got a
I
second
do
attack.
I have a second attack. I guess I'm gonna do a second attack on Coven Hag.
That's a
29,
hit.
112.
Jeez.
I
You're
know.
a monster tonight.
Well, 8 damage, so.
All right. It is still alive, and it is, like
Spitting.
cringing from all of you in terror, which is very odd since that's what it's supposed to be doing to you.
Take that.
Oh, how the turns have tabled. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's my
Menredin.
turn.
Menredin. I don't want to waste a good attack on the
Did
one that's
you-
gonna
You
die.
made that. You made your save, right?
Oh yeah, no, I made that.
Got it.
I'm going to attack the one in front of me with the tentacle rod.
You got
First swing. Is a 16
it. That's a hit.
for 4 damage.
Okay. It is still alive.
Okay. Second swing is a 20.
Natural, dirty.
Dirty
Got it.
for 4 damage.
Still alive.
And then a 26
It's a hit. You can be pretty sure if it's over 20, it's a hit.
For 5 damage.
How do you want to do it?
The last, so swing and like it's basically 3 whips made out of tentacles, right?
Yeah.
So they smack, and the last one just kind of like smacks the eyeball, and the eyeball goes flying, and it knocks one of the this is gonna be real gross. One of the veins or arteries that supplies blood to the eyeball, like that area, open, and so it just like bleeds out through the eyeball.
That's awesome.
And it's just collapsed on the deck, bleeding out now. Okay.
Yeah.
Take that.
And as a bonus action, I'm just
I
gonna.
think Ella turned into a pumpkin.
I did. I'm sorry. I'm very sleepy, babies.
It's okay. We're gonna be done in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I'm
move
already
Eric.
done. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm so sorry, babies. I'm so tired.
All right.
Good sleep.
Good
Still have a fever.
Good night.
Good night, babies. Mwah. All of you.
She's like, I'm out.
I'm
she
out.
made it to exactly 10.
Yep.
Oh, she did.
That's
Good for her.
props for her.
My bonus action, I moved Eric, and then because I moved him, he gets to attack. So there's his attack, which is a 22. Which, oh,
It's a
that's sad. That only does 6 damage because I rolled a 1.
It is still alive. Oh, never mind. That one hadn't been hurt at all.
I had not been hurt at all.
Alright.
Yeah.
Senzin,
Okay, I gotta run, right?
you do.
So I need to go away from Shazara.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to like run towards the stern of the ship, I think.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go through Piranha, right, and like shove past her and go down.
You can move through squares with friendlies, but the Coven Hag cannot do anything except run away from Shazara, so it's not gonna.
The Hag 1 will attack me though, right?
Hag 1 will attack you.
Yeah. Well, all right. So how far?
me-
I go as far as I can.
Yep.
Ugh.
Let me see if Hag 1 is gonna hit you.
All right. So I'll start running. I guess I'll go up here.
No, I rolled a 1.
Nice.
So it misses on its op attack.
All right. So I ran up toward the back of the ship, and I guess I'm like breathing
ne-
heavy and weirded
So,
out.
Funnily enough, you are next to Osk, who is also breathing heavy in terror.
Oh no.
What a big baby.
Didn't even get a Priscilla off. Oh, never mind. I didn't say that.
That's terrible.
Oh,
He didn't get to cast. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Shut it. All right. Then this sea hag, seeing the way the wind is blowing, is going to jump overboard.
That's rude. Is it the one near me? Can I do?
It's the one near Eric.
Oh, it's Eric. I can't get an
Yep.
opportunity attack with Eric.
And then Dauphine. Where is Dauphine running?
So, how far away? Wait, where's the bad guy? Right there. Okay.
There's
Sorry,
only one
guys,
left.
I just made a big mess of everything.
How far away? If I'm right here, how many feet is that to the hag that's left?
Say 50.
Okay, I am going to run because I have to, and then I'm gonna throw my other shoe because I can throw it 120 feet somehow.
Yep.
At that hag.
Hold on. So you have disadvantage.
Because I'm scared or whatever.
Yep. Yeah. Let me make sure Frighten is. Yes.
Okay, so I got
Oh God, was that a nat 20 or dirty 20?
I think it was a dirty 20.
Got it.
And then I got a
22. All right.
22.
So you managed to hit it. Roll for damage. Hey, Scatterbrain Art.
So it's gonna do 7 points of damage as it's impaled by my other shoe.
It is holding on by a thread.
That's awesome.
An eyeball, aorta. I don't know. And Shazara! What is Shazara doing now that she is... So, just to set the scene, most things on the deck have run in terror from Shazara right now.
But not the sea hags.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Piranha is too tired to take a swipe at the Coven Hag, who also jumps into the water. So...
Is Coven Hag already gone?
She had her action right before yours. So that is the end of combat.
I get Mage Hand as a free spell because
Sure.
of my thing, so I retrieve my shoe before that thing goes off the deck.
Sure.
So what happened to... Oh, everything's gone.
Yeah, they all ran in fucking terror. So 2 of them ran in terror, and 2 of them were killed.
Okay. I was hoping to get Coven Hag before she jumped off the ship.
Didn't
That's
quite make
okay.
it.
You effectively ended the combat. So I'm gonna
Alright.
do that.
Everyone gets to go to bed earlier because of me.
Exactly. So I think that's where we're gonna end it. And why don't we say you clean the blood and guts off the deck, a squished eyeball off the deck, and you go downstairs and try to get some shut-eye as you hear the sounds of the ship leaving harbor.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna do this tonight, though, and you're all gonna love it. Senzin, tell me about what you learned tonight. You're in the confessional booth.
Oh, great.
Oh, God.
What did I learn?
Or just relate a fun story or like literally 30 seconds from Senzin's point of view. We're doing confessional booths tonight.
Well, I learned that Arlsbarg is a boring, kind of crooked little town, and I have more to learn about my comrades than I realized. And I think I need to have a heart-to-heart with them and really start to question and learn a little more about who I'm with, even though I trust that this is what is meant to happen. It's fine.
Cool. All right, Dauphine. Oh, I gotta move you up here. There we go.
What was the question?
So just talk about, something you may have learned this evening, or something about your friends and colleagues, or a fun story. Who knows?
What did I learn this evening? I learned that if you stab a sea hag in the eye with your shoes, the dry cleaning bill is probably going to be phenomenal because that was disgusting and gooey and it smelled bad. Do not recommend. 0 stars.
There you go. Shazara.
What did I learn? There's a severe lack of good reading in the northern seas, and but some people are a little freaked out by my wings, and I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, Osk was you couldn't tell if Osk was in terror in the stern of the ship from the hags or from you.
I'll have to warn them next time to
Exactly.
stand behind me.
Well, it doesn't matter because they can still see you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's not like a cone. It's just everywhere.
Piranha learned that sea hags die to arrows just like everything else.
Sounds right.
And Menredin.
Menredin learned that these drylanders shockingly do not know a lot about the mighty Triton Empire, despite the fact that it is the longest continuous empire on this fucking plane, and that is a travesty. They need to study their history more.
They
That is
can't. They don't
offensive.
have libraries anywhere.
She got a point.
So there you go. We're gonna do that every time because that's hilarious. It makes me happy. Yeah.
Oh, great. Are you gonna have to drag my picture every time?
No, that just the one time. But since somebody doesn't always show up on time, I can't set it up beforehand.
Ella. Shame on you.
Blame the woman who's not here. I see how you are. All right, folks, that is our game tonight, and we will see you next Monday for episode 13, wherein we travel to the Whalebone Islands and perhaps find out what happened to Captain Minerva Shane.
Did we level up?
Yes, we leveled up, by the way. Everyone is level 6.
Yay!
So for next game, we will level up ye old characters.
So I'll have to set up a time to do that.
And everyone's going to want to stay real close to Senzin. There's a certain aura. There's a certain aura that Senzin gets that's going to make saving throws a lot easier. So.
Yeah, so if you suck at wisdom, stay close to Senzin so you're not afraid of Bizarra.
Oh, by the way, that death glare was you drop to 0 hit points.
Holy shit!
Oh my god, that's scary.
Oof.
Yeah, you drop unconscious to 0 hit points if you fail your wisdom save. So,
You
yes,
can't do that anymore.
it was a
Spent
good
that
thing.
inspiration.
It was a good thing you all had some inspiration floating around. Now you don't
But we
die.
used it all up.
Yeah, you don't like die. You go back to 1 at the end of combat if nothing kills you, but literally you're
Still, that's
and
scary.
unconscious. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Wow.
My
Anyway.
great boy, if your Senzin smells like Fritos, it's because he has an overgrowth of bacteria on his feet like dogs.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen,
What does that even? Oh, I see.
thank you for joining us. I got to do the if Praetor will be very displeased if I do not do the thing that I'm supposed to do.
Do the thing.
Monday nights, Storm King's Thunder with DM Esquire. That's me. All times are in 7 p.m. Are in Eastern, so we're 7 p.m. Tuesday is Stormlord's Wrath with DM Sammy. That's at 8. Wednesday is Tales of the Sanguine Isles with DM Mech45 at 8. Thursday, Tales from the Yawning Portal with DM King Bashman at 8. Friday, no programmings currently. Saturday, Rise Up Against the Slave Lords with DM Duff at 9. Sunday, no programming. We have a non-stream show that is Savage Worlds, East Texas University with DM Eric B. That is exclusively over on YouTube. And then we've got an upcoming sub-game. So, talk to us. Join the Discord and talk to us if you want to play a game with us. And, yeah. Sponsors, Total Party Kill Games, creators of Dark Fantasy Dungeons & Dragons compatible products, plus hilarious card games and more. You can find them at www.totalpartykill.games. Druid's Den, your place for magical supplies and apothecary needs. Website is druidsden.com. That is Mama Praetor, so please support that if you can. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and holy shit, I'm going to remember to do the outro. Here we go. Goodbye,
And
everybody.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to DM.
And yeah, thank you guys for spending my birthday with me. I appreciate it.
Happy birthday, DM.
Oh, no, I'm
Oh,
going
God,
to...
I
No,
gotta sing it.
no.
Birthday, DM. Happy birthday, DM Esquire.